right. Thank you for joining us for another installment of Roll for Revelry. My name is AJ, your friendly neighborhood DM, and we're here to play some D&D. But first, we have a giveaway today. So we are giving away a awesome Dragon Chief dice box in honor of Pride Month from Dogmite Games, and a set of dice to go with them. And during the stream, at any point, if you want to jump in and put in the keyword !pride, all caps, into chat, that will get you an entry into to win. Do we have it set up for subscribers?
Yeah.
Subscribers
double the entries.
Double the entries. Awesome. That said, we'll get started. So, last week, you gained entrance into the academy after fighting a creature that you believed to be born of one of the relics. Inside, you found a student diligently working on their molds and spores. You found a potions room with all fun kinds of potions.
You're gonna say fun guy.
You found a alchemical storage.
Storage.
With a number of different things, including a moss agate.
Jalapeno.
You found a library of transmuter stones. The administrative office, finding some files and the such. And then as you entered the Great Hall, you kind of snuck aside and found a ventilation shaft. And as you were traversing that, you ended up or just outside the quarters of Boren Cornwallis, the provost of the academy, and the head of the all arcana in the Tyrian Triarchy. An individual that you seem or think is working with Adri, your nemesis. And we left off having just, let me get this straight, Werner, your wizard companion, jumped to the door, cast Arcane Lock, locking the door, while you, Narnet, jumped behind Cornwallis and dropped a bunch of webbing, which dispels magic on his head. And Orla, as having drunk one of the potions she found in the potions room, gained Frost Giant Strength and Falcon Punch through the grate to get you all in. So, actually, it's all displayed out here. Werner on the far corner having just locked the door. You have several pieces of furniture along the way. The bar to the left, which holds just above a painting of Boren Cornwallis himself. Boren behind his desk, and behind him, Narnet, and then Orla having just punched through. The rest of the gang is in the ventilation shaft the same way.
I thought it was punching him too. Wasn't that part of the plan? Or just to get into the game?
I think it was just to get into the gate, but that's entirely up to you. You basically guys have one action before he's going to realize what's going on and do something about it. So if you guys want to burst in the room,
Yeah.
that will be that. But
Let me see here.
I want to burst through and tackle to grapple.
so you're gonna burst through, and then if that's the case, then I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative.
Wait,
I
can I do something first?
He's running through and grabbing and doing an aggressive move. I'm gonna have
Why? I came in first. Can I do my action first?
roll initiative.
Why?
Because I said so.
Why? Just if it helps to make anything clear, I'm trying to strip him of all his possessions, including his clothing.
Yeah, that's weird, Bob.
I'm sorry, doesn't one of our people have a magical hat that can open dimensional doors? Like, this is the arcane master. He could be, his little bracelets or anything could be,
He has the web on his head, so he's not magical.
yeah, but his things could be magical.
All right.
will figure that out here shortly, I suppose.
16.
27.
Ooh. Coming in hot.
Yeah, I guess he gets to do whatever he wants to do very first.
I'm gonna run in, strip people down.
8.
Bless you.
Thank
That was the cutest
27, Kata.
Yep.
Marx's.
18. 1-8.
Darn it.
16.
Orlando.
27. And 27.
And Warner got a 7.
Yeah.
So in the back. Blue die.
Mine was natural 20
You
though.
always take care of me.
19.
That'll be between you guys.
So first and first.
Fight about it.
Did you roll a natural 20? Did you cheat a natural 20 or did you push it?
My second dragon today.
That's what I tried to believe.
All right, Kata, so you're stepping out and through that area?
Yeah.
With 30 feet?
Yeah.
You're so much taller than me.
Okay.
As I run towards him, we don't want to hurt you. Take off all your possessions. Does he respond in my transit?
He had just been dispelled of magic.
Yeah.
He is out of sorts right now.
Okay. I start shaking his pieces of whatever adornments off him.
You start trying to claw and strip away his clothing.
Everything.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Yes.
Let's read this one like this instead. 26.
You see that he has a bracelet on his left wrist. A number of rings. He does have a staff setting on his desk. Several books on the desk. Some of them look arcane. Some of them look administrative. And wearing just a big blue and yellow robe.
Ignore the books. In order of priority, I go bracelet, cane, rings.
Make a sleight of hand check. You just start clawing at him, trying to rip whatever you can off. You end up ripping off a good chunk of his shirt, and exposing his chest, and just kind of like in whatever way. You aren't able to get off the bracelet, but you catch one ring and ends up flying.
Okay. What type of... Is that my action? Is that a bonus action?
That would be your action.
Then I will also... I'm going to place the Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
It's a bonus action.
All right. Hunter's Mark. And then up next, Merlinda.
I'm gonna stay back, probably where I'm at, and I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions to suppress the strong emotions in this group of people.
So the entire group?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody needs to make a saving throw, right?
Yeah. See, that's how
Okay.
I lost at the a charisma saving throw.
Charisma save.
Everyone does?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
18.
Oh
Will you pass?
14.
You do not pass.
3.
Do not pass.
Ooh, nat 20 for a 30.
You pass.
Oh, this is,
I can control my own emotions.
and let me pull up Warner real quick.
It's
probably
good that like
Let me make
your
sure.
emotions got checked. You
I'm going to do Tides of Chaos and get advantage on the roll.
You want. Also, quick question. What spells do you have?
Like, what are the spells I have, or do I have spell slots?
What spells do you have?
Earth and Grasp, Distort Value, Earth Tremor, Connect John. True Strike, Mage Hand, Light, Friends, Fireball.
And True Strike's a cantrip or a spell?
That is cantrip.
Okay, cool. You cast it last game, and I forgot. So I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't a spell, and you didn't have to roll a Wild Magic Surge like you do right now.
Yes. It's okay, because the advantage gave me a 7, so... And then
Nice.
another 7.
Worth it.
Werner did not pass this prison check, by the way.
No, not worth it. I still think.
All right.
I'm
I
mad.
hope, what does that mean? I hope you turn into sprinkles.
Calm emotions.
Yeah.
Yes. What does that? What does calm emotions do?
If you fail it, you're either charmed or frightened.
What do you decide? And
Well,
to
did the guy? What is this? I can't remember his name.
It's a wisdom saving throw. You rolled a
Cornwall.
13.
Cornwall.
Okay.
Boris Cornwall.
So I want everyone to just be charmed, and now I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna say,
What are all of these other things?
Don't worry about
He's got a Doctor Strange quote. I knew.
it. That's him.
Oh.
He's just and yeah, it says
Big
BBEG, not BFG.
Oh.
But yeah,
Educated.
I'm like
friend,
that.
whoever.
Gurever is what you said.
Big, bad, educated
100%.
Gurever.
And
Best
then
friends, Gurever.
oh shoot, I don't have a warrant.
I didn't do initiative. Did you roll this initiative?
Yeah, he rolled a 7.
Werner.
It's me.
It's me. I'm back here.
What's
What's going on? All right, so
So what's your name again?
Ada.
Kata. I'm gonna say, Kata, can you please step back? And
How far?
For the sake of your companions, let's just say you give them something to do, as opposed to them being frightened or charmed.
okay.
And for the round, they can do that thing so that we're not taking away their agency as people.
Okay.
If you're okay with that.
Well, I definitely want the one guy to be charmed so we can ask him
Yeah,
questions.
when it's the enemies, that's cool. We'll run it as charmed.
Oh, okay.
But as far as the people that also want to play the game at the table,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't want him to attack this guy again.
cool. Yeah. Okay.
So please step back and calm down. Take a deep breath. And excuse me, sir. Would you like to get comfortable? We're not here to hurt you, but we just want to ask you a few questions.
You burst through this room and you started ripping my clothes off.
I'm very sorry. He's
What
out
are
of
you
control.
doing
He's
here?
a little out of control. He didn't understand the mission. I'm really sorry about that.
I mean,
We don't want to try to take your things.
you're a little exposed.
Would you like to change your shirt?
I'm kind of puts a robe over himself for a little bit.
Second row.
Can I get you a tea or?
Well, yeah, a tea or a whiskey.
Whiskey, coming right up, and I'll find his drink card. Give him whiskey.
There is across from you where there's barrels is
Oh,
a bar.
sick.
So, yeah,
Give him a whole barrel.
cool. So you're over by the barrel, making a drink. And is that your turn?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Quick question. How long is he charmed? Or is there a duration for the spell?
So yeah, up to 1 minute.
Okay.
That's a smartest time. So
All right, you guys are, yeah. This is absolutely going as planned. Up next is
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading some stuff on my character. What?
Mhm.
How are we doing? Merlinda has charmed me.
basically if she cast calm emotions, she wanted everybody in the group to chill for a second, take a step back. However, in some kind of sentence, if she wants to alleviate whatever feelings you were having already, she can do that. Otherwise, you can act as normal.
I'm going to.
Just don't scare this guy. Like, don't start ripping his room apart until we get some of this information.
Quick question: how does Did we get a glimpse at his chest while his shirt was not there?
Just
Is he like
just,
a ripped dude, or
like
is he just
weirdly like
Man.
he's definitely. It's not like
trying to see like what his strength modifier is, you freaks.
he's not like chiseled, but for a wizard, he's like holding it down, like just a chest full of.
It's not
He's
like
like
a Rick
Rick
Harry rip off and just like ultra.
No, he's not yet.
Better
But
kind of
it's
thing.
he's like a handsome dude.
All right. Could he get it?
Felt like himself, Monk.
Yeah, not like a monk.
Like-
I certainly
Like old man at the YMCA. Like,
yeah, like he has that like 1940s. His like pants are a little higher, so you don't necessarily know if it's a gut or abs. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like in the 1940s
the
movies.
belts to the
Father,
nipples.
they're not.
It's just how they
They're
were.
not tailored in.
Yeah,
It's just like the rib cage keeps it.
exactly. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. Cool. Good to know. With that in mind, I'm gonna walk up to the bar
Pride month, man.
and I'm gonna grab a beverage. So if you could move Marxus to the bar, right next to Merlinda.
He is on the opposite side. Just kind of feeling around there.
Thanks.
I'll put you by the big barrel because
That's a wise
real
move.
thirsty.
I'm gonna grab a beverage and I'm gonna use my action
Are
to.
we still in contact?
I'm gonna keep you guys.
I'm gonna do stillness of mind to remove the charm,
Okay.
and then as a bonus action.
We haven't addressed this. What does that mean for you? Like, what
I
does it look
could-
like? I know
Oh,
what it means, but what does it look like?
okay, I'm good.
You sip a beer.
Yeah.
All right.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna just kinetic jaunt and just kind of start dancing a little bit.
Okay. Roll a wild magic search for me.
17.
Okay.
Kinetic.
Up
I'm
to,
90. I think you're at 6.
I think it's a 7 actually.
Okay.
If
I'll take 7.
If I'm being honest,
I'll take 7. Sure.
because it was 6 last time and I rolled a 7 and I was
Yeah.
like,
All right. Cool. So you're at a 7. Kinetic jaunt. You're just kinetic jaunting.
yeah,
Kinetic.
Kinetically.
but still.
Yeah. Narnip, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of scan the room and see if there is like a system, like a security system that might be like we might have like tripped off in entering. Like, is there anything else in the room besides him that we should be concerned about?
Make a perception check.
25.
You see, aside from the door where Werner's kind of just locked it and mispronouncing names, there's a fireplace off to your right, or my right rather, the big block of Babinga. The small little block is a set of fireplace kind of representing there. Then you have the bar area. There are 3 chandeliers hanging from the ceiling,
That
and
seems excessive.
outside of the
That's my tuition.
outside of either side of the fireplace, there's a setup. You see that there's a the picture of Bourne Cornwallis. A large tapestry hangs over the bar back, and then you have this large oak table that he's kind of facing the door, and then large glass window. Or no, he's in the basement. It's like large glass windows that overlook a scenic like hillside.
Okay.
I was like, he's in the basement. Then I was like, it's magic.
Are you narrating this to us, or are you just seeing?
I'm just like scanning. Does any of it seem like out of the ordinary, or like just like what a professor would like have? Like,
Make an insight or an intelligence check, your choice.
it's gonna be a 10 because I'm proficient in insight. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Seems like a lot of the things around here are just that.
Just things. Okay. I'm gonna guess that's my turn of like doing the scan and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably your turn.
All right.
Up next, Orla.
I am going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. You cast Detect Thoughts, and he makes a his surface level thoughts, because I'm getting better at this, and I realize that. His surface level thoughts are just kind of like. Sorry. Cool. Her surface level thoughts are calming. It's like, these people aren't here to attack me. What's going on? They just burst into here. What's happening?
I would like to probe deeper,
Probe deeper.
and he has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 18 or higher.
It's gonna be hot. 18's pretty good.
No, he's actually a very dumb wizard.
Dumb head.
He passed.
I mean, regardless, I think he
Administration
would have known
checks out.
But
that
he
I
knows
was,
you're probing.
yes, he was going to know anyways
Okay.
that I was going to.
So yeah, knowing that. What's that?
Then I'm going to ask him what his place is in the academy.
Because I'm the provost. This is my academy. I'm the headmaster, the dean. I run this establishment.
It's a beautiful establishment.
Yep. Well, thank you.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I don't quite understand. What are you all doing here? And what
We're,
is on my head?
we were sent here to investigate some just things that have been happening, with the floating island moving, shifting.
So you punched into here and put stuff on my head and in my hair and then whatever he's doing down there. Aye.
It's our interrogation tactics, our questioning tactics.
You're interrogating. Why would you be
I'm not
interrogating?
Well, I mean, there's just some fishy things that are going on.
Yeah, quite.
And so I don't know who you are, so I just have to make sure that we're all safe.
Yeah, well, all right.
Seems that we're just fine.
Okay. What's your passive perception?
Where does that say that? Oh, right there. 14.
Okay. All right. He is up next, and he's going to get this gross stuff out of his hair and kind of take a step back and realize Narnik's behind him, and he's going to position himself away from you all in like a defensive way because you just burst into his office and he's a little freaked out.
Sure.
Um,
Wasn't he a part of the people that didn't die after y'all drank some poison?
He was an individual on the list that went to the dinner party, and that's that. If you guys, you guys recall it. He was one of, at least Narnik told you, he was one of the people at the dinner party. He is still alive.
Is it Werner's turn?
It is Werner's turn.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Wow.
Werner hobbles over towards the desk. And it's like, Provost.
Why did I give Werner these things?
Don't you understand why we had to do this? You can't be seen after the dinner party. Dinner party. Whoa, dinner party.
That's the first accent I've ever heard you say.
Nope, that's a stutter.
Yeah, I bet. The dinner party.
It's like, remember, we were all there, all of us together. We did the drinks. All the people died. We
Yeah, for
lived.
sure.
We talked about secret plans.
Quick question: how far did Werner just travel?
Oh, not that far.
Yeah.
Werner only goes 30 feet.
And then the range on the spell is.
Infinity.
It's not. It's 30 feet.
30 feet. Oh, that's action. Okay, hold please.
Hold, please.
Werner.
Thunderbolt instead.
Do I think like a lightning kind of guy to you?
Werner has a bonus action while Misty Step. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he'll walk 30 feet. And then he'll cast Modify Memory and describe the dinner party.
Okay. Yeah.
Good. Man and gentleman.
I stuttered the
If you're
first time, but
describing the dinner party.
Would you?
Sounds like the guy from Django Unchained.
All right. Dinner party. Refresh more screen. Updated spells.
DiCaprio's character?
Candy, Monsieur Candy.
Okay. So what does he have to do for this?
so he's got to make it. Okay. So, to it.
I believe it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
of
18.
Okay.
Yeah.
He passed.
That's a 57 health right there, if I ever heard.
Oh, you got jokes, huh?
Yeah.
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 You sure? You want to look back here?
Did you pick up on that one?
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
57.
When the DM and
Doesn't matter.
sent us through, it was like,
We'll talk about it later. He passed.
Oh.
What the answer is. Lindsay, not having moved that, what's that number say?
16.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Let's get 16 D20s health.
Yep. Yeah. All of that. All right. Bringing it back in. He passes modifying memory.
okay.
Um,
So, I don't think anything happens then.
Okay.
Those were
And that's
loud.
Werner's turn. Up at the top of the order, you actually see several. The chandelier in the middle crashes down, and as it crashes down, the fire kind of turns and swirls around from the candles and creates a small glowing orb, and the parts of shattered chandelier kind of manifest around it, creating some kind of construct.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Appearing right there. And also you see two of the sets of armor do the same thing and draw the fire from the
Yes. I knew they were alive.
the fireplace.
Those are the best minis.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. It does do lowercase too.
That it does.
So that said, Kata, you're at the top of the order. And actually, Dan, do you want to run instead of Bob, just so that it's not back to back?
Sure.
Cool with that. Cool.
Sure. Bob always has input on Werner, though.
That you guys can talk about it. You guys can all discuss it as a team. I just think that as far as that goes,
That makes sense. It's every time, the last 3 times, he's
Yeah.
been back to back.
yeah,
That's
It's been
wild.
crazy. And then usually I summon a fiend or something.
yeah,
too,
and then
where-
it's the
And
Bob.
then it's Bob show.
All right, so
Yeah,
Kata, you're up.
page. Dan, you guys player page up. Okay.
Kata, you go.
Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna go over here and get between the constructs and Werner. Also, I love fighting.
Oh, thank you. This is my ideal position, away from danger.
And then I'm gonna triple attack with hand axes. I'm a favorite enemy. And apparently I chose Celestial for constructs. I don't think they speak Celestial, though, do they?
No, they don't, but that was you being you, so that happened.
Just Celestial battle cry at them. And then just hack the shit out of them with these.
What's your celestial battle cry sound like?
Silence. But it's like a silence that pulls in the noise from all of the room.
As you like pulling the noise, it's just like, ah!
It's silent.
Wild.
First one's 25. Second one is a 16. Last one is a 16.
They all hit.
6, 7, 11 plus 12, 23 slashing damage.
All right, cool.
That's it.
Excellent. Up next is Merlinda. Then Mark's your deck.
I'm going to walk over to this guy and cast poison spray.
Okay.
So extend my hand and then puff out a piece of noxious gas. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Rolled a 17.
If it ties.
Needs beats. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They need to fail the time.
No.
All right.
No.
Bonus action or movement?
Sorry. I'm going to just go over to this thing.
As you run away from the creature and out of their range, they can take a swipe at you. It's called an opportunity attack. They use their one reaction per round to do so. So they will try to attack you if you leave their area. It's entirely up to you if you want to continue to leave their area. I'm just giving you a formal.
No, I guess I'll just stay. It's not like that really helps me anyways. So I'm either gonna have to run away or.
Oh, I mean, if you're not right next to them, then you're good.
What was the range on
Your poison spray has a range.
10 feet. Yeah.
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 So you're good. All right, cool. Yeah, so you can move over there if you'd like without getting attacked.
What's the range for me moving out of their space?
If you've entered into right next to them, but you're not, you're 10 feet away instead of 5 feet away.
How much did you already move?
I don't know. I'll just stay there.
Sure.
It's fine.
Yep. Anything else? Cool. Mark's you're up.
Mark's just going to run up to the closest animated armor, like on the other end of the bar. Specifically flip over the bar, no problem.
Dual barrel.
Literally a barrel roll. He's going to attack 2 times.
Cool.
A natural 1 for the first one, and then a 16 plus things for the other, making it a 20.
Hits.
Cool. 23. Doing a date plus some. Oh, cool. It's just the one. Don't you love to see it? It's literally the best.
Are you attacking with your spear or are you attacking with your handsies?
With the spear.
Okay.
So doing 3 damage.
Cool.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to attack with the hands going pop, pop. One hand is fire, the other is acid. Or no,
Lightning and
lightning and acid. Yeah.
lightning and acid. Cool.
Yeah.
And then just to clarify again, you are using a key point for flurry of blows.
Yes.
Cool.
So a 16
It's not.
and a 13.
Also, because of the 16.
So they just miss. I'm going to use a key point on that first one, though, on the acid hand
Yeah.
to raise it by 2.
To 18?
Yeah.
You sure? Just
Yep.
2?
Yep.
Alright, it hits.
Alright. I was like doing like a little bit of meta.
Yeah, no, I
shit
get you.
here
I'm
for a
just
second.
thinking.
So that's a D4 and a D6 plus 2. So 7 damage and 4 acid.
Cool.
Does the acid do anything against the armor?
Actually, you see that as you punch into it, it begins to corrode a little bit.
Marxus says to himself as it hits.
Yeah.
All right.
With the remaining movement, I'm going to, and I get an additional 10 for kinetic jaunt, so I get 55 feet of movement. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna run up to the next armor, and I'm just gonna stand next to it.
Cool. As you leave the first space, they're
Kinetic
gonna roll.
jaunt does not provoke an
Oh,
opportunity.
you're a butt. All right,
I
cool.
I specifically paused there for it.
You're a
It's
butt.
because of the video you sent yesterday.
Yeah, no, exactly. I
It
gotta
was
stop
today.
saying you guys anything I find in the
It
internet.
just throws the dice.
All right. Exactly. This is exactly what that video was for. Up next is the this like multi-armed construct made of chandelier. Is going to make actually you see it start to spin, and its body and its head stays still, but its body starts to spin and around and around and around. And it's going to make 6 claw attacks against
Surprised me.
against you. Yeah. So the first 2 are super low. The next one's a natural 20 and a dirty 20.
Okay.
And then the last 2 are also super low. So the that's cool. That's great. Exactly what I wanted to happen. It's all part of the plan.
That's what you wanted.
Yep. The natural 20 is going to do 32 damage,
Sus.
Wow.
and then an additional 8 damage from the second hit. As the arms start to slow back down and spin from the slap that you just got.
Cool monster.
All right.
Yeah, thanks. I'm playing a little Elden Ring, so. Cool.
As it hits him, does it start singing "Be Our Guest"?
No.
Ow.
Dope. It is going to move. Thinking, because it's what it is. It's gonna move and put itself in between you all,
Negative.
and
Yeah.
yes, you do.
Attack.
And
So
Warner
does
does
Warner.
too. But
Sorry.
Yeah.
oh, thanks.
Werner's actually very strong with the staff, I'm sure.
Yeah, I bet.
It
reactions
reminds me of like Rafiki from.
I'm sorry.
I don't do reactions often. It's just like a normal
You get
attack.
1 reaction per round, and yes, it's a normal attack with your normal weapon that's normal.
21.
Okay, that hits.
9 damage. Slashing.
Cool. And you flash at it. And then Werner is taking a swing.
No, he's gonna save his reaction.
Cool, good call. Right, next. Narnia, you're up. And then Orly will be up here.
Okay. I don't know if this is going to work on it because it's a construct, but we'll see. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness
Okay.
on it.
Bars, nuts, and bolts.
12.
Every episode we talk about.
Didn't do the sound.
Barfing?
It's your thing that you said we don't want to talk about.
Okay.
Alright, well, if you want
I didn't make a barf. I kind of made a coughing sound.
that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Does a 12 hit? No.
It does not. The
Okay.
big guy?
Yeah.
It does not.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action and movement to kind of like hide behind this desk so he doesn't know that I'm there.
Roll stealth check.
25.
Cool. You are pretty well. You found like the nook underneath the shelves to hide behind. Up next, you're gonna see the 2 pieces of armor begin to move towards each of you each taking a slashing attack at Merlinda and at Marxus. Merlinda does a 13 hit.
Nope.
Cool. Does a 21 hit.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Marxus.
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah, just. All right, cool. It's gonna be a 15 points of slashing damage as they slice through you.
Neat.
Neat.
Big fan. Would get slashed again.
All right.
Definitely
You want
recommend.
to trade? You can get multi-slapped.
No.
All right. Up next,
Hate that.
I am going to take my movement towards. Let's see how far I have.
You have 25 feet.
I know I have to see how close I have to get.
Chill.
Does it remind you of like Dark Knight?
A
What?
little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks to Yvonne.
Lots of
Gooch.
food.
I actually don't have to move. I'm gonna cast heat metal. Okay.
On a big
On the big metal. All right. Cool.
And he doesn't have to roll for anything. He's gonna take 2d8 fire damage. But if a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't, it has advantage on attack rolls. It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
It rolled a 21. So it's just going to take the 2d8 damage.
Couple of dates.
It took 8 damage. But
No. Cool.
whoa.
Up next, you're gonna see, Cornwallis still kind of charmed by you all. He goes, they're defensive maneuvers. Is that what it's called? They're defensive measures. That's it. And I can't turn them off. You've broken in here. I don't know what to do. I can't do any magic right now. I don't know why. And he's going to, I don't know, cast Cower in the corner. So yeah, he's going to try to figure out why he can't magic. And yeah, he's gonna roll.
The wrench.
Up next, Werner.
Oh, yeah, Werner. I'm mixing characters here.
Yeah. This is Werner from Point Break.
Yeah. Shocking grasp a whole bunch of himself. No, Werner's gonna look over at wants to help out Merlinda, but really the best case scenario is that he would look over at Kata. I was just pausing because I couldn't remember Kata's name.
That's fair.
He's gonna cast haste.
Yeah.
So you get 2 to your AC. You get an extra action per round, assuming that it's an attack, a disengage, a dash, use an object.
Does that come with
Basically
an
non
extra
spells.
second hand attack?
So that's your bonus action. But you would get like a third normal.
I get 4 total slashes.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you use your bonus action.
You can go full chandelier on the chandelier almost. And you also get, I think, a movement bonus.
You get +2 to your AC, advantage on dex saves, an additional attack action on each turn. That's it.
Got
Your
it.
speed is double. I'm sorry. Speed is double.
Oh,
Here, have some normal legal items that I've given you. Fancy normal legal items.
Yeah.
Over the counter stuff.
I eat 'em.
Yeah, good. All right, good, because that was the spell.
and he's going to retreat. How much movement does he have? 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Put him behind Narnet.
Cool.
He doesn't know I'm there.
It's fine. He's,
I'm behind. Oh,
he's trying to like make his way around to his wizard friend.
We can work this out.
Yeah.
All right.
Wizard to wizard.
Hey, you're up.
Maybe we can wizard.
Robe to robe.
Bald head to
Throw it
bald
out.
head.
The cantrip I have.
Roll it out.
That's at will.
A cantrip? It's an action.
It's an action.
But haste doesn't affect spells.
Yeah. But I can still do. So I can do my haste attack,
Attack.
my first primary normal attack, a bonus attack, and then the cantrip.
Cantrip is your action. So do the second one.
Because I can't use my haste attack as my second.
Haste is only for an extra attack.
Right. But I already get an extra attack.
But that's only
So you
if you
now-
get,
you
it's
get
only if
three
you take the attack action.
action.
It's a part of your one action.
How long does
If you want
haste,
to go ahead and write 6th edition on your own,
how long does
Yeah.
haste last?
up to a minute, I believe. Or if I make the spell end early, then you lose a round because you're lethargic from
1 minute.
burst. Or yeah, 1 minute.
Alright, I'll just go attack this guy. Right up in his grill. 16,
Mental
hits.
vision point.
23,
It's
26,
it's it's
You took the most advantage of haste you possibly could. Right there.
good. Yeah.
Excellent.
Nope. 12, 19. Nope. 7 plus 16 is 23. Slashing damage.
Cool.
2 ones in that sequence.
3.
3 ones in that sequence.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Merlinda, you're up. Marcus, you're after.
Okay, so I am going to spin around and then throw my handspin in the air and cast Eldritch Blast. So there will be 3 beams that come down and I think I can do multiple targets, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'll do 2 to the guy in front of me and then 1 to this guy.
Cool. Roll a d20 for each attack. See if they hit.
I think it's
I believe
I'll
it's like
make
a
a
plus
ranged
9 or something
attack.
like that.
oh. Oh, I see. 17,
Misses.
20.
Hits.
13.
Misses.
Okay, so I'll do 1 to the guy in front of me.
Cool.
And then he's going to take 10. 1.
Well, cool.
Sick.
So you boom, 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 blast these out. 2 reflect off of their shoulder pauldrons, and 1 hits the core and just shoots right through it, damaging it, but not
It's 4, my bad.
No,
Because it's
5
5 total, yeah.
5 total. Cool.
Force damage of that.
All right.
Look cool.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's what I'm here for, the flare.
hey, speaking of flare, the one in front of you is dead now. So
Yeah.
Oh!
You did.
Excellent.
Okay, so what I want to happen is to shoot those 3 up, and then they actually just become 1. And it just becomes a really bright lightning bolt and just cracks them right on the head.
Wait, no. And it cracks down, and the helmet falls through, and as the helmet falls through the body cavity, the rest of the armor just kind of falls through. Cool. All right. Up next is Marxus.
Marxus is going to
Dance.
Private dancer.
he's gonna like hum to himself a nice little sexy song while he's doing it, and he's gonna run in a circle around the armor that he's in front of, and he's gonna slap at it with the spear twice.
What's the sexy song he's humming to himself?
Baker Street, like the saxophone song.
Cool. We'll
Yep.
Google it later.
Yep, I don't want to do it because then we'll get sued. It's a
It's good.
19 and a 24.
Both.
Cool. 4 and 3 for 7 damage.
No, 19's a crit.
Yeah, but it was a 17. And then he's gonna, while he's still humming the saxophone parts of Baker Street in his head, the fantasy version of Baker Street, Cerulean
Butcher Street.
Butcher Street.
Cool.
Yep.
Covered by
He's gonna throw the spear up in the air, and he's going to 2 quick little deals with the key point.
Cool.
Fucking Christ, dude! A 18 and
Hit.
13,
Misses.
Maybe you need more rolling area.
dude.
I got a lot.
Doing
Look at you two.
that was again the first fist, so that's the acid. So 4 acid damage and 5 damage. So 9 total for it being acid.
Cool. All right.
And he's going to use remaining movement to run away.
Take out an attack at you.
Neck John.
Oh.
So there you go.
Which is that?
Just
Wait,
fucking with him.
Yeah.
you wanna
Yeah.
go?
Yeah. Oh wait, just back away.
Okay.
You ran away. It's gonna look over at Merlinda and see Merlinda as a threat, as it just took one of them out. So it's gonna move towards Merlinda. And
It's its movement.
oh, I'm sorry. Actually, it's not up.
go.
It's the slap,
The slap
the
monster.
slappy chandelier is going to.
Slap.
Yep. It's going to attack you for another wind up spinny attack.
Slappy shit.
After I see it wind up, I spit on the ground and I lean my head forward.
So 16
Oh
hit.
my god.
Don't forget a good
I hope there
extra
was
duty
blood in that
race.
Oh, no, it does not.
No, it does not.
Nope.
All right, cool. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
One hit out of all of those.
With your base too.
Yeah.
So you lose a d6 twice.
16.
All right, 15 points of slappy damage.
Slap your damage.
As it slaps me, I look at it and I slap myself. It's a taunt.
Cool. It is a robot.
Is it afraid?
No reaction.
Oh.
Darn, if you're out, or they're coming up.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. It has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 14.
Here comes
I'm
Beatty.
sorry, what does?
Wisdom
The-
saving throw.
the robot?
Slappy.
All right, slappy.
Yeah.
Makes 12. So no.
Cool. And it has taken damage. Yeah.
Yes, it has.
Okay, so it's gonna take 3d12s instead of 3d8s of necrotic damage. So it's gonna be 21, 24 necrotic damage.
24 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
All right, this thing is not looking so hot.
Cool.
And as it reaches a critical mass and parts of it have dented in and damaged, you see it starting to whirlwind and spin around and then just start moving around the room. It's going to take 2 attacks on you for...
Is it leaving my space?
It will here in a second. For both roll the 23. So that is a total of
Go get an attack, not laps.
11
Slappers only.
and nice. Total of 20 damage. And it spins around and leaves your space attacking Orla.
When it leaves my space,
dare.
Yep.
and I can be any action.
Nope. It can just be your attack with an axe.
All right, but I am specifically aiming to lop an arm off.
Sure.
17.
17 hits.
10 slashing damage.
Cool. Takes 10 slashing damage, and you do indeed with your axe. It's just that has that clean alloy on it. You slash off one arm, one of the 4. So I will take that into account with whatever is going to happen here. There's going to be 2 more attacks on Orla. One does a 12, and the other one's a natural 1. I
No.
assume a 12 doesn't hit.
No.
And then it's going to spin around.
Low armor, it doesn't-
And it spins around, and then it's going to attack Merlinda.
Wow.
Um,
Why does it get so many
Legacy.
attacks?
Do you
Yeah.
get an opportunity attack for the
Yeah.
space?
yes, you do.
Oh, it's legendary.
All right, I'm going to take my.
It's not a legendary creature.
I'm going to take my. I haven't used
From
the
the
sword in a long time. Oops. I'm going to take my little. What do I have?
I'll tell you the break.
I have my dagger or my rapier. Doesn't matter. Let's do my rapier.
Okay.
I'm going to go. And its side.
All right. Roll an attack.
It doesn't. Does a 19
It does.
do? It's gonna take 7 slashing damage
7 slashing damage. All right.
or piercing.
As you slash at it, it spins away and hits Merlinda for a dirty 20 and a 6, or an 18.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The dirty 20 is going to do. $25 slashing damage. Attack. It's going to do an additional 8. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yes, please.
About to do Hellish Rebuke on you. 15.
15.
Well, saving throw.
17.
Okay. 17. From the attack of the 25 as it hits, you feel your concentration on your calm emotions fades away.
Okay.
Meaning that the individual born Cornwallis is no longer charmed.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction to being damaged by you. So can you make a Dex saving throw?
Yeah. A 24.
Okay, never mind.
Like, so you get half as much.
Oh.
CP times.
You guys still using a spell slot. Oh, those are 6s. My bad.
That awesome music you're hearing is from Ivan Duch.
So
IVANDUCH. Use all of his music.
For one,
And
two,
it is
three,
excellent. So check that out.
slot.
Oh, what'd you cast?
It is really great.
Ivan Duch.
So 6. I'm supposed to roll 3 of them.
Oh shit! I just roll 6 and half.
Oh,
So 19. So just roll that 2 twice more.
Are we keep track of it? Right? You get that?
46. So half 46. 23.
23.
Fire damage.
As you erupt into this 23 of fire damage, describe this killing blow.
Nice.
Okay. I'm pissed. So I'm going to. It's gonna be quick. I'm just gonna swirl my hands together, create a big fireball, and just blast it at you, like chest pass.
Push
in
all this chest.
basketball.
Yes.
Chest pass.
Awesome. And it erupts into flames, and then all of these chandelier parts scatter to the ground. All right. Up next is what's happening? it went?
That was the chandelier.
Oh,
Yeah.
because Orla attacked it though, right?
No, that was
No,
a reaction.
that was a reaction.
That was a
Oh,
reaction.
Narnia.
From Narnip attacking it, and then its reaction was to spin around and
Yes.
attack everybody. And then up next is the armor. The armor is going to move towards Marxus, making a slashing attack.
As it enters my area, I'm gonna hit it with the polearm master.
Hey,
Damn it, so fucking close. A 16.
misses.
I'm gonna spend a key point, making it an 18.
Cool. That does hit.
5 damage.
Its attack on you was a 12. I assume that misses.
That sure does.
Cool. All right. This thing's not looking great. You've just speared into one of its pauldrons. It's like falling loose a little bit. Orla, you're up next.
I'm gonna cast Ray from. Wait. How far is it? 16, 16, 8. Yeah.
On whom?
He's
The armor.
Okay.
Yeah. Does a 21 hit?
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna take 15 full damage.
15 cold damage. Tell me how he does that. As he falls to the ground.
So I'm going to shoot my hands out and just little icicles come out of my fingertips, and they just pierce the armor all over. And then on the inside, but it doesn't like fall apart. It just like turns super, super cold. And then
Super cold.
like
Falls,
shatters.
and as it
like
falls to the ground and it hits the ground, it shatters into pieces.
Sweet.
There's ice armor in it. All right, Werner, what are you doing? Or no, I'm sorry. The guy's gonna go. Apologize.
Wait, why?
Because it's a part of combat, and he no longer thinks that you guys are on his side, having probed his mind and just realized he's been calmed,
and murdered all his guards.
and he murdered all of his things.
Well, he said. Okay.
It's like, what are you? What's going on here? Why did you destroy? Oh, there was a code word. You could have turned them all off, and
You didn't say that.
I assume you knew. If you're going to be here to be on my side, help me out.
We
Who
don't
said
know
you?
you.
What are you doing here?
We said
Winter's
that
just gonna say, "Oh, I forgot it. You know how forgetful we are."
Roll a charisma check.
Yes. This could only go terribly wrong. Just a general charisma, huh?
Mm-hmm.
6.
Cool. It's like that's kind of our thing. Is we don't forget what. Who are you?
I'm Werner. I didn't write it down in my book. I had 3 of them, and I didn't write it down.
Okay. I need
Just so you
you
didn't
all
know.
to tell me what you're doing here right now. Or else I will be forced to use measures. Yeah, it fell apart.
Like those defensive ones?
Of my own.
Like, those weren't yours?
He still's got web on him.
No, he has taken off the web over the 2 rounds. But also the web in his arm. A good chunk of his stuff. He would have had like mage armor, a mind safe, and stone skins on him. So it dispelled a lot of his protection.
So we were sent here.
Are we out of combat?
You guys are
Ish.
getting like a quick round to see what's going on. To see if this is going to fly.
Marxus is going to use this round to slowly approach. 55.
I'm just gonna tell him that we were called here to help. Adri actually called out to us.
Make a deception check, please.
A 31.
He goes.
Orba!
You liar.
He goes.
You late liar!
Why didn't she just use the door? And if she said you would have known the password. It's very confusing. You all have wristbands, I assume, as well. Right? He
Yes.
holds up a band with a golden bangle on it.
And I use my prestidigitation. And I show him my wristband.
All right.
And mine.
Cool. Oh, excellent.
Werner does the same thing.
Cool.
I just growl at him.
Make a
He keeps breaking his. They have to make him.
intimidation check.
I'm not trying to scare him. I'm trying to make him just look like. Oh, fine. Look good.
But Roy can't growl like
This guy, yeah, it's like.
a grunt.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you look purred like a little kitten.
What do you mean you keep breaking his? You can't break these.
That's what they say.
Oh,
I asked for it. Like,
You can't. You're not. No, you don't.
Werner's
He's
gonna
got
say.
sensitive skin, weird reactions to the metals.
Okay, yeah. Understandably so. And he backs up a little bit further.
Werner's gonna say, "Oh, sorry. Sometimes my fiends get a mind of their own."
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I can't believe I summoned a cat. You ever seen one of these before?
And a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one, I don't even know what this one is.
And on his turn, he is going to cast a spell. He's going to cast Time Stop. And everyone but him, you guys all feel like, shit, you're like, fiends, you know? There was a, yeah.
Counterspell at 4th level from Werner.
Sure, roll a Arcana check for Werner
Nice.
right now. He's got to beat a 19.
I was gonna say I have a counterspell too.
I feel like Werner has a pretty good like Arcana though, right? Like, all right.
Wait, 1 second. Let me make sure that it is Arcana.
I'm not gonna use this one. I'm gonna use the one that tends to roll high.
I think it is.
Wizards are.
Where is my counterspell? Oh, it's counter charm. Never mind.
Is this a charm that
Oh,
we're
your
being put on?
ability cast modifier, so an intelligence, whatever your intelligence modifier is.
So +5.
Yep.
So
So he's got to roll a 14 or higher.
it's a leaner. If I'm being honest, it was close to a 17, but it was leaning.
You'll need more rolling space. I don't understand how.
Gina.
It's 18.
An 18. An 18 on the die.
On the die.
Okay, cool. He too sees this counterspell, and he's going to cast counterspell.
Fucking Christ.
And
Does
because
anyone else have a
counterspell,
counterspell?
is
I have counter charm. I thought
a
it was counter-
third level,
know
it
that.
automatically succeeds. But he does not have a counterspell spell anymore.
So I counterspelled using 4th level, is that? But he counterspelled using 3rd.
You counterspelled reason 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
think
gotta roll.
that's what his start at 4, right?
Depends on what Werner has left, actually. Counterspell starts at 3, but if you wanted to use it at 4.
No, it was at 4th. I was
Okay.
on the 4th side.
Cool. So, yep, he's gonna roll his, and he rolled a natural 1. So,
Oh, thank
his
Nice.
counterspell fails, and you prevent him from stopping time to escape.
Ooh.
Perfect. As he's like trying to slink and slide away. Yeah. And yeah, thank you. It
Slink
was
and slide.
made by Dog Mike Games,
Mhm.
and it's super cool. It's definitely check it out. There are up close pictures on our Twitter as well. So,
Yes. Check it out.
moving forward, that is his turn, and he's going to try to slink away this way, moving over here to try to get closer to that door, and we'll see what happens with that. Werner, you're up.
Ooh.
Werner Werner says to himself after a little bit of just like, what the fuck was all of this?
I
He's
love that.
gonna walk right up to him and he's just gonna cantrip a shot. Oh, well, how far away is he? Can you move him? See if he's 30 feet there, bub.
Yeah, he's
How close do you want to be?
Right up on
spell.
him. Shocking grasp.
Okay.
Are you going for shocking grasp like the chair or shocking grasp like a stun?
What?
Are you trying to kill him or are you trying to disable him?
I'm just gonna hit him with some shocking grasp, essentially. So 3d8 lightning damage. Unless he
long was
resists
he
it, I guess. But I don't think he does. 11 and so 19. 19.
19. It's without all of his super cool stuff that you guys took away with his wedding, certainly hits.
Ooh.
His major armor's gone. His stone skin's gone.
Oh, that's my fault. I'm being dumb. I don't play wizards all the time. So it's a 19 to hit, and then it does 19 damage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that works out pretty funnily because it's a plus 10 to hit.
Perfect.
And I rolled a 9. And then he takes 19 damage.
Oh, poor baby.
Of lightning bolts into his shoulder.
Lightning bolt. Zap. Zap. As he says. Okay, it's me.
It's me.
I'm gonna move on over here. And then I'm going to make 4 slashing attacks.
Cool.
Only trying to cut off his hands at the wrist.
Jesus.
18, 27,
You're still hasted, but
13, 16,
Get
and 14.
Cool. Anything over 12.
Is that all 4?
Yeah. Oh, shit. 13 is your lowest.
Yeah.
I gotta get you more dice, dude.
I like this way. 7,
we're all level 13, right?
12, correct. 17 plus 16 is 33 slashing damage at the wrists.
At the wrists. And
specifically.
I want to cut off the bracelet, the rings, and his staff.
make a
Oh yeah,
Break
because
the
you
wrist
were
and walk
doing
away.
this when you were trying to get it up.
make a general dexterity check.
Dope. That's
You should be able to pull that thing off. Yeah. No, a dex saving throws.
Oh,
What was your first one?
5. I think.
Normal dex
Oh.
is on your front page.
7, but 14 passive.
Well, that doesn't help you right now. And you miss his. You're just able to slash at him and not make full contact through. Yeah.
Dang. What's
Anything else?
13 to hit?
I can't get between him and the door anymore.
Not any more than the bar and Werner is.
Hold on.
You've used your bonus actions. You've used your actions.
Yeah.
You've used partial of your movement. Do you want to move anywhere else?
No, I just forgot the extra 4d6 from Hunter's Mark.
Jeez.
12 extra.
You get 1 per attack. 1 per round. What's it say per attack?
Whenever you deal to spell ends, you deal an extra damage whenever you hit it with a weapon.
Okay, cool. So 4 more was plus
12.
12. All right. So that was a 45 total.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Cool. Yeah, fun.
I growl some more.
You just slash him up, and his shirt is even more in disarray. And you just see him slashed up, and despite his arms in bangle and rings and all of his jewelry is still on him, despite you trying to cut it off. So yeah. Orlando, you're up. Mark's here after.
I'm just. Is this another door, or this is the only door?
The only door is on the far end. That hole. The room thing closest to you is the bar. He was just trying to sneak the entire distance.
Okay, I'm just gonna go.
And
Oh,
Orla's
okay.
kind of hanging out during the entrance. And keep in mind the door is magically locked, as per last week from Werner being like, "Oh, I locked it."
I love Orla.
All right,
That's it.
cool. Marx.
Marxus is going to. He's gonna run up and just tackle him. He's gonna go right through Werner with kinetic jaunt. You can just like,
Sure.
yeah, that's
I don't care anymore. Kinetic jaunt your way anywhere you want.
that. That is basically accurate. And he's just gonna tackle him right into the floor. He's not gonna like. He's just gonna tackle him and try and grapple him on the ground.
Cool. Tackle. Make a strength check.
Strength. You're such a strong boy.
Look at you on top of that barrel.
Okay, this is an overall
Definitely for a
strength.
cat.
18.
18. Cool. Beats his 10, so you have him grappled right now. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. That's what it sounds.
He sure did.
Nice.
He said, "Ah, meow."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Narnia, you're up.
I'm gonna message him and say Adri is not worth dying for. Talk to us and we'll let you live.
He goes, "You don't understand. She'll kill me. She's It's inevitable."
We'll protect you.
I mean,
Work with us.
you make a persuasion check.
You're good at persuading. I think you are.
I don't think I am.
She can just see.
though, right? Like it's
You're
dying
just
out.
not.
Sorry.
Your persuasion. You're just not to you, but to us. Like, it doesn't have to be
Just
that persuasion.
skip a little
Like,
rock.
we're gonna kill you right now.
I
Yeah.
rolled a natural one.
Get him better than that.
Okay.
Take back everything I said.
There's that. All right. So,
Are you okay? Yeah.
Orly, you're up.
Okay, I am going to. Been thinking about this whole time. And I thought he was going to try to get out a door right there, but then I found it was a wall. So my plans really changed. And I'm just going to tell him he needs to tell me or tell us where Adri's at.
Make a. What are you doing to try to gain some?
Okay, first I'm going to take my movement, and then I'm going to Misty Step up closer to him.
Okay.
And then I still have the strength of a...
Yes, you do.
So I'm going to grab him by his throat.
Oh, jeez.
And then I'm
Oh,
gonna say-
jeez. Apparently, that's how wizards speak.
Werner also.
All wizards speak exactly the same.
Werner and Doran say, "Oh, jeez." The exact same game.
But I'm going to... He's still, like, too tall for me, right? So I'm going to kind of... I don't know how I'm going to do this.
You lift yourself
I
up.
do. I lift myself up. And I'm, like, strong-arming and literally...
You still have frost giant strength, right?
Yeah,
she's
that's what I'm doing,
gonna
yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Make an intimidation
Not
check.
identical.
And, make an intimidation check. But instead of. Roll a d20 in
And
at
we'll talk.
6. At 6.
25.
Okay. And your specific question was?
Where's Adri?
No, we're not.
Who's gonna say, where are the drugs going?
He's successfully scared of you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The small gnome.
And he's like, oh, I guess if you're pretty strong, and okay, everybody just calm down. I don't want to die, and also I want to continue living. So, everyone will just take a second and putting me down, please.
I'll put myself down. Thank you.
I'm not.
Just to clarify,
I'll do it.
you're body up to him.
I did. So just so I could be eye level, but squeeze at the same time. That's awkward.
I'll put myself down. Thank you.
All right, so out of combat, you guys have officially.
No, I'm not letting go of him though.
Okay. You're hugging him, and
Giving him a big old bear hug.
he's like, just it's okay. We'll work this out. Just know that if I tell you what you're asking for, I'm apparently gonna die.
We can try to protect you.
Well,
If
you
you
don't
want to
tell us.
fight.
You'll die right now.
And that's also true.
and that's what I've come to understand. So
Yeah.
we're gonna figure out the better of these two evils here.
Not evil.
She's right. We'll protect you.
You would have killed me, which in my point of view is evil.
To be fair, we never would have killed you. We would have just kept you for information and probably dug a hole next to you thinking that we were going to kill you. But then really we wouldn't have because we don't want you. We want Adri's.
He scares me the most. And you're here.
I growl again.
We want to know where Adria is.
In a loving way.
We also want to know what is her next move? What is her plan? Like, I feel like we all can work together in this. You can be saved. You will be forgiven. And if you help us, you're going to help save a whole bunch of other people as well.
Okay. First and foremost, can any of you heal me here in a second? Or if I were to, say, hypothetically lose an appendage, make that come back, that'd be great.
I have a healer's kit.
Not quite sure that'll do it, but
Wait, his arm came off?
try. He goes, all right, well, here goes nothing. He confronted me some time ago, and he gave me an ultimatum. Said to join her or destroy the academy and everybody in it. And I was thinking that, this is really my true love, and I certainly don't want innocents to die more than normal, I guess. So I have to wear this, and it's our band of allegiance, so that we do not betray her. And if I do, it's not great things will happen. Well, of course, we got a prime example of what would happen. I'm pretty sure this thing is going to cut my hand off.
I understand.
And then an assassin will come to attack me. I can't much do anything with, well, I do some things with one hand, but not when I'm bleeding out.
What is that band made of?
Magic?
Can I try and cut it off your hand?
But wait.
You could try, but
What about the weapon?
I mean,
Oh, we should try that first.
But didn't you just betray her by telling us this?
Hang on. And I'm gonna. Is the
and
weapon
you see
still-
the
Oh no!
bracelet
Corner's
burns
gonna
red
catch
hot,
Oh no!
and it does nothing. It's not a spell. It's a magic item.
Ah.
And it burns red hot, and it begins to sear, and he's like, oh my god. And it sears through, and you see the band just shrink around, and his hand falls off onto the floor.
No blood though.
No blood.
Oh,
Proper lightsaber rules.
cauterized it.
And cuts right through, and he goes, We don't have much time.
You know this
All right,
place
I
like
guess
the
we-
back of your hand. So
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully it wasn't the left hand.
the back of the other hand.
Now we can
Oh,
examine it.
left
Now we can
hand.
examine it point blank.
I'm so glad you all have jokes about me losing my hands just now.
Where's this assassin gonna come from?
Wait, tactical
Back in the
tactical move.
front.
Tactical move.
Yeah.
We
Good
put it
idea.
in the middle of the room, and we all stand on sides of the room.
No.
And then we attack the assassin.
Grab the armor gear. You and I will wear the armor gear on the wall. Magic Man. We put Werner behind the desk, like he's the wizard. You three
Werner
hide in
starts
the
taking his
shadows,
robe off.
and
It's
then
not.
jump on attack.
It's not like a sight thing. It's gonna know where I am.
You hide under the desk. Same geolocation as Werner.
It's not a.
He's got both hands.
This is not a ping from some star in the sky that narrows it down to a 3-foot radius. That's not a thing.
Okay, we don't have much time, so we need to figure this
That's
out.
what I'm telling you.
Right.
I put the armor on.
Oh
I'm
god,
standing
we gotta
against
go. So wait, just to clarify, you put on a bunch of animated armor that fell onto the ground and is on you right now?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
just standing.
Just want to clarify.
I am not going to do that.
Cool.
But I am going to drag him near the chandelier and just like hide him in the rubble of the chandelier, like under some metal.
I don't need to be dragged. I'm a grown man.
I am way stronger than you. You're just trust us on this one. We're only here to help you.
Doesn't mean you get to treat me like a rag doll. Okay.
It kind of does at this point.
I'm kind of freaking out a little bit here. We should be running, right?
No, they're just gonna know where you are. So we need to set the trap.
Yeah, we just need to run forever. Let's just run.
No.
All of us will just run.
We fight.
We already know who's coming. It's that guy we've killed 3 times.
What guy?
Jerry?
Jerry.
Oh.
You hear a large clicking sound,
Oh God.
and this as its metal steps are stepping through the hall. That's my cue. That's my cue.
Should we go in the vent?
It's just gonna find us later. We might
Yeah.
Might as well do it now.
yeah. Let's do
I
it.
say we kill it now.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Bring it on.
I'm good at hiding.
Jerky.
I'm gonna hide with you. We'll hide together.
I just okay.
We're gonna be quiet.
You have your magic back.
Kind of.
Okay.
I can do less of it because holds up a stub.
Well,
From the inside the armor
I don't
helmet,
trust
I say, and I cast pass without trace.
Cool.
and
You
we
cast
all
pass without
hide.
trace. Figure out where you're all hiding.
Yeah, I want to be
and-
within 30 feet of him.
And at that point, we're going to take a quick break.
I'm gonna
We're
hide
going to come
You
back
guys
to
are going
see
to the
what
back.
exactly
I
is going to
will
happen
hide him.
as this
in that barrel.
metal steps begin coming towards you all. And you hear them in a
Since
cadence
you want to hide behind this thing.
of more than just like 2 stepping things.
Like it has 6 legs.
Metal caterpillar.
So yeah, we're going to take a quick break. We will be right back here in about 10 minutes
Yes.
to figure out what exactly is going on in this room. If you are unaware, we do have a giveaway going on tonight. You can enter to win a awesome Dragon Chief dice box from Dogmite Games in honor of Pride Month, and as well as a set of hard, sharp edge dice, also from Dogmite Games. So please stick around. If you care to enter, punch !Pride with all caps into the chat, and that will give you an entry. Subscribers get double entries. So we'll be back here in about 10 minutes. Please stick around. Thanks.
I forgot to text.
Oh, epic music beginning.
Dude,
Welcome
when
back.
it came in too, is like you hear the footsteps and
Yeah.
it was like, oh.
Awesome. Welcome back. Yeah, so we're gonna play some D&D. The group has now convinced the wizard, the provost of this academy, to tell them as much information as they can. And as he did so, betraying his magical trust, he indeed has triggered a response from some kind of assassin of some sorts. And as you all hear this footsteps clunk, 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 clanging down the hallway, you all have an opportunity to set up where you would like to in the room for protective measures. Where would you all like to be?
I'm behind this.
Desk.
Okay.
Oh. Or like, is it okay? Can you describe the desk?
It's like a large wooden desk,
Is there
like
enough
10
room?
foot wide.
Okay, is it a closed front? And then
Yeah,
it's just
closed
like
off in the front, and then the back does have spaces for.
So I would like to crawl
Feet,
underneath.
you know.
I'm underneath there.
Okay.
There enough for you two?
Yeah, and I have the boring guy in between, like kind of in between us.
Yeah.
So we're like,
So you guys are like,
What's he not?
Boring.
boring,
Corn.
Cornwall.
he's not the most interesting guy. He's pretty
boring
cool.
guy. This
boring.
He has
Boring.
an AC of but 12.
Yes. I'm sorry, I was getting very excited and into it. We do have a giveaway going on. So if you're just joining us, we are giving away a dice box from Dogmite Games as well as a set of dice. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Awesome dice box celebrating Pride Month, and then a set of dice as well. Up close pictures are available on our Twitter. We punch in exclamation point Pride in all caps for your entry. Subscribers get twice the amount of entries per entry. So that said, you are all hiding. You're tucked under here, and I imagine you guys like in the Jurassic Park like scene where
Yeah,
they're in the
definitely.
kitchen because there's only
Oh.
really one Jurassic Park. Yeah, nailed it. Oh, that's way creepy.
Right?
Crystal Moon Cloud.
Right.
So you guys are all hiding behind there.
Real quick.
Yes.
Do I see the webbing that he like shook off? Like close. He was
As
right there.
he like threw it away, it like kind of dissipated and fell. You guys do have a piece of webbing as well
We still
as
do.
a potion that you brewed out of it, whatever that may do, or however you'd like to use that. Quick questions: where's everybody else?
I'm gonna be crouching behind like where the chandelier monster thing died.
Okay, cool. So we're going to put the chandelier monster thing back out there as an obstacle. And you are going to crouch behind it down here.
Yeah.
Kato, where are you at?
I'm
Pretty sure kinetic jaunt has expired with it being.
I think so, yeah. It's been about a minute since you
Kinetic
for sure.
jaunt.
I'm against the wall there next to the vent in my
Okay.
animated armor suit.
Yes,
Stay
because
there.
you chose to put on. Yeah, all right, cool. And then, Melinda, where are you at?
I'm kind of like backing into the vent right there, like trying to kind of like hiding behind the wall.
Okay, cool. As you guys hear and see this kind of
Can
coming
I
through.
prepare a spell while this is like we're waiting on this thing to enter?
Yeah,
I want to prepare a true strike for as soon as it enters the room. I want to.
preparing the true strike cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As it comes through, you guys, you guys hear it. Two scratches at the door, and then you don't hear anything.
I'm gonna nudge Boren. Say who is it? Say who is it?
Who is it? I don't like this. I don't think they're gonna answer back.
Don't talk to us right now. They don't know we're here.
You told me to say things.
Your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I don't know anymore.
Shut your mouth.
From through the helmet, I whisper, "Swear to God, if I get harpooned again."
Chicken.
Welcome, chicken, to the.
Real quick, where did Warner go? Where's he hiding?
He is.
Or where's he hiding? You guess you're controlling.
It's just standing there.
Werner is just by the door. He's chilling by the door, ready to cast another arcane lock just in case.
All right.
Or no, the door that he was by.
Well, this
That's
isn't
not
a
a
door,
door.
it's just a wall we found out.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought it was a door.
Sorry, guys.
Oh! No, he wants to
the
be
bar.
right where he is. He's crouching behind the bar. Maybe taking a little sip of a thing, because he's like, this is fucked. I can't believe that barrel stayed right there.
All
Time
right.
to leave.
Hi.
So,
Magic.
Tower of Barrels.
the Leaning Tower of Barrels. Excellent. Okay, so. You don't hear anything.
Is it? I haven't been in the hallway before. Never mind.
I whisper my mask again. "Psst. If it's one of those things from that creepy dungeon with all the monsters in it, where I got harpooned.
I think you need to be more specific.
Well, like
A
the
harpoon beast.
children that were left down
Oh,
there that
yeah.
turned
Oh,
into.
that's way creepy. I wasn't there for that.
No, but you knew it was coming.
Yeah, it's me, Werner. Can't you tell by my voice? I only
Sorry, I
have
thought you were
really,
the other
I
one.
think
really have like two. Yeah.
Sound very much like Boren.
That's just
Oh,
how
but Boren's a little bit more nays. I don't know anymore.
It's me, Boren.
It's me.
Warner, is there anything that you can do to be able to sense what's behind that door?
I can drop the lock.
Don't
I
do
think
that.
that's okay.
Is that what's protecting us?
I don't know. It hasn't come in yet, so I can only imagine they tried the doorknob first. It's the easiest way.
But Werner. Werner.
What? Yes.
You're like a really good wizard, right?
We've covered this on a scale of 1 to 20. I'm like a 13.
Hey, on a scale of 1 to 20, where do you think this guy's at? Boring guy.
Well, I don't know. It's probably a little higher than me. Maybe. I don't know.
What
I
if?
don't know. Yeah, that's what's
What if we all move to the sides of the room? And Werner, you make yourself look like boring guy. And then the thing comes in and attacks you, and then we all
All right, make a perception check.
attack it all at once.
He's gonna come in. This guy's gonna
It's the ground. Or something crazy.
21.
get to bed.
You hear because of your blinds fighting.
Yeah.
You hear a small scraping coming from the side of the room.
Which side?
My right, your far edge.
It's in the vents maybe, or the walls. Hey, you guys, it's over. It's.
Can I
it's
whip
over
around
there.
into the vent?
Werner's
and
going
see
to
if
use an
I can
action
maybe?
to open his third eye.
Wow.
For
Can't,
to see invisible creatures and objects within 10 feet within line of sight.
Okay, cool. He opens his third eye, and you see him go. And
There's
a
sticker.
small. It's a googly eye.
Yes.
Keep
it at that.
If you watch
Just
that,
keep it at that.
slaps a googly eye into his forehead, and he goes.
He's just going to scan the room.
Making these noises
Becomes
with
a
his
bat.
mouth out loud. And you, everything gets quiet for a moment, and you turn back and you see the darkness of the vent as it's exploded out from the Falcon Punch, and you peer into it. And it jumps out. I got you.
Fine. I was telling myself,
Um,
boom, boom, boom.
yeah.
It's coming. It's coming.
All right, cool. Roll for initiative. You have your true strike set up.
Yep.
But did you adjust when she said it's coming from the vent?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just wanna make sure.
Absolutely.
Quick question. Have you taken the feat alert?
Yes.
yeah. You can't be surprised.
I gain a 5+ bonus to initiative. Can't be surprised.
Cool.
Quite
All right.
conscious.
So in that case, it's not going to tackle you. It's going to push you to the side
What is it?
and jump out right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a little dynamic.
She said,
See,
what is it?
that's what I was talking about. I was like, man, I really wish I had a cooler mini for this because it's much more dangerous and evil than the mini from a
Not all books can be judged
yep,
by the cover.
an under 8 game.
Oh, that's where those are from.
Yeah, they're from Stuffed Fables.
I was like, I knew those
Oh,
looked
that's
familiar.
right.
So yeah, you see this metal creature with black sheen armor jump out, and it looks like a panther or a wolf or some kind of
Fucking fun.
yeah right some kind of predatory creature jump out, and it's gonna everybody let's roll initiative.
24.
Also 24.
17.
What was your
17.
number?
Wow. 17.
Oh, me too.
What?
What's your dex?
You rolled a 17. You got 17, 24, 24. What's happening?
What did you roll? 17?
Is it plus 2?
Hey, natural 20
Yeah.
for a 22.
You go.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be
right next
24. I was like, I'm done.
All right, so real quick,
Natural 20 for a 22.
turn it.
24, but Kata also has 24, and we have the exact same dex modifier, so he's gonna go before me.
Okay, cool.
17.
17,
Yeah, let's get the 17. Maybe.
and whose dex scores higher?
I'm going. Let's modifier.
It would be the whole number below.
3? 16.
16.
14. So yours.
Cool.
Just wait. This.
Good chickens
What's
here.
your dex score?
Oh, my dex? Shoot. My dexterity score is a 15.
And what about Werner?
What's on my
Damn.
desk here?
Oh, no.
Feathers. Yes.
I mean,
feathers.
nope.
Oh, I see. I was like, what are you talking about? No, her hair.
So
Her fur.
it's hard.
Hair.
I had a natural 20.
They're
so
not
that
feathers.
affects the deal.
No, it doesn't.
Cool. Werner has an 18.
I don't know where Werner's thing went. Okay. Cool.
Neither does he. Dimension door. He doesn't have dimension door.
18, all of it. I'm doing all of it. What was you guys'
17.
17.
It's me. I'll go right here. All right. Cool. Oh. Okay, cool. So, up first, Kate.
Am I still hasty?
No,
Yeah, that's
actually, you have
all
a
right.
point of exhaustion.
That's
Why?
a side effect.
Yep. Is that what it is?
All it says is when the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn,
Okay.
as a wave of lethargy sweeps over.
So you're yawning.
Cool. Then
Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Sleepy dragon.
push you. Okay. Yep.
So how strong is this?
23.
How scary do we think this is? I'm just gonna go triple attack. Oh, 3 axe swipes. 13, 22, 15.
The 22 hits.
Ooh. Yikes.
For 10. No, 8 slashing damage.
All right.
Question: the Hunter's Mark I put on Borin.
I believe it would have probably faded. How long does it last? A minute? Because I think there was like 5 minutes that you were kind of playing around with in that set. At least a minute.
Up to an hour.
Does
But
Borin,
so as a bonus action in that meantime, you could have turned it over, but for a bonus action, you could turn it over.
Could I have done it before my?
Attack,
Attack,
yes, but
okay.
you would have lost your third attack.
Oh, okay.
But the second one was the one that hit, so
Yeah. Okay, and yeah, we'll do that. We'll just it's open.
yes.
does Borin get any actions during this at all?
I'm going to control Born, and we're going to see what happens.
So that's my turn.
Does this appear to be a construct?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Mm. Most definitely.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, look at the little robot.
I'm gonna cast Animate Shadow, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw of 14.
I love as a facepalm DM agent.
Your guys is in conjurations.
Being a DM after level 10, right?
What's the thing it's doing?
Wisdom saving throw
Wisdom
of 14.
saving throw. It rolled a pass.
Okay. So then I'm gonna use my bonus action to like stay hidden and like use my hiddenness to also hide Borin.
Well, we didn't roll our +10 to.
Stealth?
No.
I think you've made yourselves known.
Fair,
At least those 3 are still kind of hidden.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah. I mean, Werner can be hidden. You could be hidden if that behooves you.
No, I would have like poked my head up to like get the true strike.
I'm sorry. Animate Shadow, bonus action or movement or anything?
Bonus action to hide, but I'm wondering if like my hiding can also like
Obscured. I would say you guys are pretty obscured.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you can roll a stealth check for all 3 of you.
Okay.
The moment you pop out from behind the desk, you're going to be exposed.
Okay.
But you're you Samwise your
Yeah.
cloak over him. All right, cool.
And we have
Mr. Photo.
Kata's thing too. Right, and I have my thing, so that's gonna be a 30.
30.
Nice.
We can't see the desk. We
I'm
can't
very
see
good at
anything
this.
there.
All right. So
Close
Wait,
my eyes.
there's no. It's concentration.
okay. So is that minus?
It didn't affect the score, but you let me pass it from one target to another.
Oh yeah.
So there's-
Oh okay. I got you. So it's still just 8 damage. All right. Okay. Cool. Now we got all that out of the way. It's gonna go. Nope. Didn't even sit. Yes. Well, all right, cool. So it is going to it's gonna look over at Marxus, and it's going to let out this roar, and as you see its mouth just kind of unhinge, you see a small speaker in the back of its throat, and you hear this modem screech that is just terrifying.
56.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me,
That's
please.
hilarious.
If I pass, it's gonna be like my mom picked up the phone while I'm trying to dial in.
Mine was at my basement.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah, for
Oh, look at all
a.
that space.
You said a Constitution 25.
Yes, please.
Boy,
That
it
passes.
worked out well.
And actually, Merlinda, Marxus, and Werner all are going to have to make this check, please.
Man.
Check, check.
Marxus,
Oh,
you take.
Bob, do you want to play Werner this combat? Because I'm.
Yeah, because they're not
Yeah.
right next to each other. Cool. Yep. Good
What
thing
am
you
I?
guys-
What am I doing a check?
Constitution saving throw, please. And you got to be a 19.
His con save would have been.
Yeah, it's Werner.
Okay, so he's going to take 18 points of what kind of damage? Thunder damage, sonic damage. That's
So his
what
health is accurate.
crazy. No, I think so. I don't think he's been hit. But yeah, if you want to keep an eye on that, just on a scrap. But he is stunned for the next minute.
Wow.
You're also down
That's a
2
long
fourth level
time.
slots and a third level.
Yeah, if you refresh that page, you should be up to date. You don't
A minute
have.
is how many turns? 6?
Yes. No, 10. You have 2 fourth levels, 2 thirds, and 3 firsts left.
Yeah.
Yep.
He does not have one.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Turns out we
So,
shouldn't use the 6 and
18
7s.
points of thunder damage. Merlinda, 9 points of thunder damage. Marxus, 9 points.
Wait,
of
but I got a 19.
Yes.
I
You
still got
pass it,
9
you still
pass.
take half of that amount of damage, and you are not stunned. All right, so that is its turn. And it is going to stay where it's at. Actually, you see it, and you see it like the metal shifts in place, and you can see it visually just kind of. The angles don't make sense on its armor, and it shifts out of place, and it's going to dimension door
What?
Fucking. What an asshole.
over here.
Chicken.
Cool.
Look at its tail.
All right,
Got a
cool.
little scoop tail.
It does.
Marcus, you're up. Werner's next.
Mm.
Merlinda, you're in. And then you're after Merlinda.
Alright. I'm just gonna cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. And try and hold it in place. So, a strength of 15. That has to beat.
Cool. You want to throw your hand out there?
Sure do.
Give him a hand. Strength check of 15.
15.
He rolled a. He met. He rolled a 15.
Damn it. Alright. Well, it still takes, it takes 2d6 half of bludgeoning damage, so it takes 5 bludgeoning damage,
Mm-hmm.
and the hand is just gonna stay right next to it. trying to grasp at it.
Okay.
Your hip hop.
It's like
Top
snap,
of
snap,
the hand.
right? All right, cool. Up next, you see Boren Cornwallis. He's like,
Oh, and I'm gonna run right up next to him. So.
yeah. Were you gonna do anything as you ran up?
Nope.
Okay. As you run up, Boren's hiding in the area, and he's like, "What do I do? I mean,
Anything else?
I,
It's in British.
okay. What's
I'm
that?"
a German lumber.
He goes, "Okay. I'm in this boat. Let's figure out. What else do you want to know?" He looks over at Norton, very nervous, as if he's probably gonna die.
What's Adri's plan? How do we stop her?
I think the next plan is to attack the next chain. She wants to create her own floating fortress, and that's going to be his turn. Up next is Werner.
He's stunned.
He is stunned.
So
Up next is Merlinda.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of crouch down and then do like a flourishing motion and cast Crown of Stars. So,
What is?
7 star-like motes of light appear and orbit around my head until the spell ends. I can use the bonus action to send one of the motes streaking toward a creature or object within 120 feet. Okay, so I have to make a ranged spell attack because I'm gonna shoot one of my stars at the creature. Oh, natural 1. So
That is not it.
instead,
There goes.
oh no, never mind.
Stars a white dwarf. I don't know. I got
Uh-huh.
a D in astronomy.
You actually took it.
Did you stake a?
I did.
God, did you stake? I can't even speak English. You took astronomy?
I did. I got a D.
Wow.
It's great. In this class, so much I had to have like an oral exam, which isn't for mouth.
I thought you said that you got an attendance award.
In high school.
Oh.
Is it-
Oh, you're talking about college. Sorry.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
You got an award for attending the least.
In college.
For the most penalty minutes, so we only got to take off his skate and try and stab somebody.
All right.
That's a good one.
So what is there anything else you'd like to do, or is that just is that your turn, or is that a part of the spell?
That's my turn.
Okay.
That I was a bonus. It's a bonus action to send a star.
Oh, okay. But you cast it as an action, so you bonus action.
Yeah. So now I have, and
Would
it's
you like to
actually
move any?
15. No.
Okay, cool. Orla, you're up. You are tucked away underneath there, and it's just Narnit, Boren, you.
I don't want to give away my spot. So I'm going to tell the guy.
I just want to let you know, if you were to step out from the desk, it would not impact the others.
Right.
You would put the cloak back down. Would not.
But then I have to stay out, right?
Probably. Otherwise,
Like what?
it sees you. It sees you go back in. But yeah. I
How
just wanted
long
to
do I
point-
have my
you don't have to-
strength? How much longer do I have that?
Probably not much longer. I think you had it for an hour.
I don't think I can make my way up.
No, so this is stabbed.
And
I
you
already used it. So I what?
You shouldn't have been able to dimension door.
What do you mean?
Because you can only do it once per day, right?
I did oh
Well,
thanks, sorry.
whatever. It's okay. Burn a spell slot.
I'm gonna peek myself out from the desk, and he's within 60 feet of me, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast. He's made of metal as well.
He is most definitely made.
I'm gonna cast heat metal on him,
Or mortal.
and he has to make a Constitution saving throw. I definitely do. Just a con. What did he get?
22.
Jesus. Well, he still is gonna take damage. Ooh. 15 fire damage.
But he takes half of that? Or do
No,
you
he
roll
takes
for-
all of it. What? No, he takes all of it. It's
Oh.
just that he
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
would then have disadvantage on attack rolls and
Attacks.
ability checks. Yes.
All right, cool.
And then I'm going to whisper to where's that? I'm gonna whisper to Narnit. I can get this. Today is your opportunity to build the tomorrow you want. She's like, what?
Okay.
Cool.
Cool, Orla. And then I'm gonna give her bardic inspiration. Yes.
Cool, thanks. We're all under this
Yeah, right.
together.
What are you talking about?
Thing.
Cool.
Professor Boring's like, what about me?
All right.
They're boring.
So, up next is Kata. Narnit, you're on deck.
What tomorrow am I building?
Next is your-
Boring. You're so funny.
Oh man, he's so far away from me. Okay, I'm going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Marks this. 2, 6. And then I'm going to double axe throw. $25 and 27.
Both it.
16 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then as and be like, that's it. I'm just that's all I'm doing this turn.
All right, cool. Narnit, you're up next. Marxus, you're the next human player.
I'm gonna stealthily peek myself out behind the corner of the desk just so I can see this creature and point at it.
Yeah.
And cast Toll the Dead, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw of 14.
It rolled a. It passed.
It did!
However, when you popped out,
It saw me.
rolled a natural 20 on its perception check. So it saw where it came from.
Alright.
And it's not seen Borin, but it also knows where Borin is.
So do I know that it saw me?
Yeah.
All
You're
right.
high enough for a passive perception to be
Okay, then I'm just gonna come out fully and stand in front of the desk. And put myself in between it and Borin.
Cool.
Or wait, no. No, I'm not. I lied. I'm gonna stay where I am and stay next to him because it's gonna fucking dimension shift and be over there. And I'm gonna stay next to him to protect him.
Yeah, no, probably, whatever.
Okay. The end.
The end. Cool. Chapter 3. He is going to. Oh, yeah, he's going to most definitely dimension door.
Annoying.
Does that count as leaving
Yeah.
space or no?
I don't think it does as far as
Like an opportunity.
opportunity attacks.
Let's
Mark's just gonna strike into the space where it was, anyways.
It doesn't say anything about opportunity attacks with me scanning for the word opportunity. So if you'd like to take one, that's okay.
Well, I mean, I would argue if it doesn't specifically say you get an opportunity attack, then you don't.
Okay, sure.
Just because I feel like
Threaten me with a good time.
That's
this
really nice.
is a super cool creature, I don't want to like.
Sure.
I want to
It,
kill it in the old-fashioned.
knowing where you're at, and knowing where it's at, it's going to bite and claw into the dark space underneath the table. It's going to roll
So like,
a natural 20.
Jeez, boring guy
just
is
kills
so dead.
Where?
18, which is plus.
when you're rolling against yourself, right? If it's
Yep. Yeah, I'm just playing D&D by myself. You guys can go, I don't know, have a break or whatever. Whatever you want.
Still rip a shooter.
Yeah, sure.
Top
First
out.
one is going to do 30 points of damage with the crit
Boren's
To
for
who?
sure gonna die.
to Boring.
I already did 45.
You wish you would have boring. I know.
Yeah.
I wish I had a healing.
Lindsay, do you have enough viewpoints to give him
Enough what?
You see,
Ooh.
he just bites in there and slashes away, and you all do not recognize what has happened to Borin, but I think because you're both out of there, you just see a leg kind of being pulled by the creature, and it steps away. Calm.
Opportunity attack.
Why does he step away calmly? Oh, he's dead?
Oh, powerful.
Right, actually up to here.
Sorry, I was looking.
I'm gonna stab it with Cancer for 24 to hit.
Yep, hits. No blood, obviously.
A little spark.
metal blood.
Oil.
And Orla is within 5 feet of it too. So do I get like a sneak attack, or not so much?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So it's gonna be
Yeah, sure, it's got 10 billion pounds.
It's a giant metal piece.
Why can't I type in house? Gotta hate that. Let's see.
12, 13.
Just hit
Jesus.
No, that's one, right?
You'd be a weapon master.
16 piercing damage.
16 piercing damage. Cool. Cool. All right. Cool.
So that's my good one.
It went Marxus, you're up, and then it would have been Warren's turn, and then Warren's.
Where is it right now?
It will be.
Right by that field there?
It's heading towards the vent.
I'm gonna run in front of the vent, put myself in front of it. "45 feet of movement, that gets me there, right? Even with the jump over there as a monk?
Oh yeah.
Alright. And I'm gonna fucking tackle this thing.
Cool. You tackle it.
It's not advantaged because True Strike is only one round. Damn. So a 10.
It's contesting. Strength check was a natural 1 for an 8. So
Thank God.
Failed.
Wow.
Tackled it, and
You guys both tripped.
you
and
didn't.
then
Yeah,
just
you
hit
didn't
each
tackle it so much as you shoulder rammed into it, and then also fell into it. So you're on top of it, up against the wall, and it's like. That's my robot sounds.
Is it bonus action? Can I reach into its throat and pull out that speaker?
You're gonna rip out that
Alright, well, I was just figured I'd ask.
speaker. Right in its
You
throat.
can't rip something off somebody else as a bonus action. Maybe it's an action.
Alright, fair enough.
Anything else?
I'm going to... Oh, I didn't use Didn't hit with anything, so like hit with a monk weapon, right? So no, well, flurry of blows, I guess, on it. A 19 and a 13.
Both miss.
19 misses.
Correct. Up next, you hear a gurgling from underneath the desk. Where did you go?
It stands up. It's not stunned anymore.
What's going on? He wouldn't have fallen.
Good morning.
So he has his fullness.
I just did it so we would remember that he was.
Oh yeah, he was just laying there. Werner is going to he's gonna stand there and just close his eyes real tight. And in his brain, what's happening is they're rolling completely backwards, and then he's like seeing into a different space-time with the back of his eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
But what's really happening is his eyes are wide open and he's looking straight up into the sky. He does not realize that's what he's doing. He thinks he's closing his eyes and rolling backwards. In reality, he's casting divination.
Okay, cool. Just to clarify, divination is one action plus 10 minutes to cast.
Yep.
So he's just gonna black out for the next
10.
600 rounds.
600. Okay.
Yeah, like probably through this combat.
Yes, most definitely. What I'm getting. Okay.
Well, like then after combat, 10 minutes is like normal 10 minutes, right? Like if you take a short rest, 10 minutes.
Well, no, short rest, but yeah. Short rest.
Let's see, 10 minutes.
Regardless.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
cool. There was a book that I cast. Just kidding.
Well, I'm actually not sitting in your section.
I'm actually not sitting.
Yeah.
Merlinda, you're up.
Oh,
Okay,
wait, do I get to ask my question?
What's your question?
Where is this beast master?
Adrian?
You don't know.
No, I'm asking the gods. The gods answer.
You got 10 minutes before that answer.
That's fine. That's just a question.
I'm gonna launch another star at him.
Cool.
10 doesn't
Excellent.
wouldn't have hit, right?
10 does not.
Okay.
So
20
the
yards.
wizard's gonna stare into the sky at the thing, and you're just gonna
15?
launch stars at it.
Yeah.
Yes, warlocks all day.
Just
Sorry,
eight.
what was it? 18?
18.
Does not hit.
I'm going. Is my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
gonna.
You have an action. That was your bonus action to attack with it.
Should I just try to like hit it?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. What do I
That's
have?
the cool part is that's her bonus action. She can still cast a spell or like cantrip or something.
Uh-huh.
That makes sense. Or a cantrip
Oh,
instead of a
that.
cantrip, not a spell.
Why not a spell?
Because you can't cast it.
Even if it's a bonus action?
Her bonus action would have been casting a spell.
Right.
And then her full action needs to be a cantrip if that's the case.
Okay, I'm just gonna take my sword and try to hit it. This is not really
Special.
So,
3.
It just
luminous.
seems like magic to me. I know.
So we talk about it.
All right. No, I can't do anything.
Okay. Roll you.
Okay. I'm going to crawl underneath the desk and take a peek at what's going on underneath there. Real quick.
Okay.
You okay, buddy? What's he look like?
You see you see his leg hanging out from the area, and it's got a huge slash along the calf. You as you crawl in, you realize that the leg is not connected to anything.
Okay.
And you see and feel in his robes. You hear gurgling and him just kind of coughing up, and it's a wet cough. It doesn't seem healthy.
Okay.
Wet cough.
I really, productive. I'm just gonna say to him, I'm really sorry that we couldn't save you. But is there anything else that you think that we need to know to help defeat Adrian?
He pulls you in close and whispers into your ear, and with a last gasp, falls back.
What did he whisper?
I will tell you that.
Oh, okay. Ooh, nobody else can see.
Secret.
He didn't say anything.
We're in a secret.
Juicy.
So I just moved. I'm going to pop back out. I just don't know what this guy's trying to leave our space. Or he's trying to leave us. Do you think that Adrian has any more of these? So then what's the point in killing this one?
Unless,
later.
Okay. I'm just losing a lot of spell slots here.
Anticipate taking a nap after this.
Huh.
Find a warm place in the vents.
I need to take a full-on 8-hour nap if that's the case.
Oh, may as well be. Yeah.
Let's go. Door's locked.
I'm gonna
Got snacks.
peek my head back out
Yes, boots.
and cast Cloud of Daggers
Okay.
at him.
It's a 5-foot space. All right.
Yeah, you're fine. It's just like a little.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was going in the fucking mega.
No,
player.
you're good.
It just appears and does damage. You can roll as many d4 as your Cloud of Daggers does.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6.
The best Cloud of Daggers, I think, is with sharp edge dice because it literally can hurt you while you're rolling.
It's just
I did like
Warlow's Cloud of Daggers inside the pocket dimension.
That was wild.
That was. Wasn't that like a displacement?
It was
beast?
gnarly. Yeah.
Taking
you
off.
had made a Cloud of Daggers inside of the ball. Yeah, that was messed up.
Yes, it was. Somebody was trapped inside of a glass cube.
We trapped him inside with the Cloud of Daggers.
Oh, that was the other time.
Oh.
You made the hamster the ball of force and put a Cloud of Daggers inside that. And then the cat ran away and
Well, that was a really bad roll.
It was like sound is muffled outside of that bubble too, so all we heard was as they were taking off.
it's like you were playing monkey ball.
He received 15 slashing damage. That was not.
Okay. 15 slashing damage. Yeah, I'm that's bad. Correct.
Ugh.
All right.
50 slashing damage.
Katie, you're up next.
Good job.
That is what he was.
Oh.
I cast Hunter's Mark,
No.
and I mark the beast. Then I run up to it and take the mask off that I've been wearing this whole time.
What mask have you ever worn?
The mask from the armor.
Nice.
Armor.
And he pushes up the like
It's me.
the hood.
And as the face shield comes up, ice comes flying out of the mouth hole.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
It's a dex save.
Constitution save 16.
Fails.
Oh. 13 frost damage.
Too much.
I don't think.
As it's moving, you hit it with this frost, and it begins to slow in its movement, but it does not care. It takes the damage, and it seems to move towards the vent. You said 16.
16.
Gonna walk right through.
Gonna
Dang.
get through me.
Up next, all right.
I'm gonna have Marge come out, and I'm gonna have her drag something in front of the vent to kind of like block it from this thing.
There are a couple large, there's like bookshelves that line the wall. There are a couple like high back chairs that have like some kind of upholstery, like soft upholstery on them. that would be more something that Marge can pull us over, especially because I think she's got like a 5, 10 down, something like that. So if you want, she can pull a chair in front of it. It might
Okay.
like block it for a moment.
Okay, so she does that, and then she kind of is like lingering near it because she might come into play.
Yeah,
next
she's
round.
all Margie. All right, cool.
And she's like tapping it.
Cool.
It's not bothering it.
Sorry,
Just making little
Can't see it.
noises.
can't see it, so it might bother.
That's true.
All right, it is up next, and it is going to step through and slash at the slashes right at the upholstery.
Really not.
For a 26. And it's going to slash right through it and then tear away at it and step into the vent. All three of you would get opportunity attacks if you so choose.
Natural 20.
Cool.
Nice.
Roll that double die.
Come on, dude. This will be the time to
27?
get a couple of double 8s here.
27 hits. So it's gonna be
Didn't want to do this one.
8 slashing damage.
8.
Just 7.
13.
Is the hit.
Oh, okay.
Cool. And it
Wait, could it be a bonus action? Or no, it has to be like a
Yeah,
hand.
it's just like whatever's in your hand, ready to go. And you guys see it bound down the airship.
I look around everyone and say, I'm really good at tracking it right now since I marked it. If we want to pursue it, we'll be able to find it really easy.
I think that we have bigger fish to fry.
Do we know where it's going?
Can I crawl underneath the desk
Mhm.
and cast a spell? I'm gonna cast Regenerate.
Okay.
on
What
this
does that
guy.
do?
So, I touch a creature and stimulate its natural healing ability. And the target regains 4d8 plus 15 hit points. For the duration of the spell, the target regains 1 hit point at the start of each of its turn, 10 hit points each minute. The target's severed body members, fingers, legs, tails, and so on, if any, are restored after 2 minutes. If you have the severed part and hold it to the stump, the spell instantaneously causes the limb to knit to the stump.
Cool. And you hold the leg up to it,
Fucking
and
brilliant.
it just fuses this. What does this look like for Orla?
So I always have this kind of blue energy, to my spells and things that I'm doing. So as I kind of like take my hands together and rub them and put him on the stump and his leg and his stump. And I go to put him back together and you see this very vibrant blue, almost, I want to say like threading, kind of fused together. Like it's like his muscles kind of coming back together and they're binding back into his own body. Yeah, and then you see this kind of like blue energy kind of swirl around the rest of himself to heal.
Cool. You see this swirling of energy as she pulls him out from underneath the desk, and appendages fuse and hands grow back. And sure enough, for a small moment, you see a gasp of breath.
So he can do 4d8 plus 15.
Would you mind rolling?
Yeah.
for me, please?
Can I peek my head out into the vent and see if I can blast one more of these stars at this monster?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's gonna come back. So he's back alive.
Possible. 20.
Hits.
That's nice.
It rips down there, and you see it explode against something. Full damage. Yes, it hit it, but
That would okay.
it does not. 2d12s, get out of here.
Yeah.
That's a star.
10, 20. 20 radiant damage.
All right.
28 hit points is what he regains right now.
Okay.
And then he regains 1 every minute.
Okay. Gasping to life, you
Her
see
point started.
you see him coming back to, his legs motionless and his hand motionless as well. Laying propped up against the inside of not the inside of the desk, but the shell or the drawers on the side. And still a small trickle of blood running down his mouth. His eyes bloodshot. Gashes along his body still. What do y'all do?
I'm going to talk to him and say, I think that you could be helpful to us. And that's why I felt the need to save you.
Thank you.
Do you know how this hunter works? Do you think that it will come back? Do you think it knows that you're alive again?
He holds up his new.
I'm a monster.
Is that like a Deadpool moment where
Oh, yeah. The weird little tiny hand. He holds up his new...
he holds up his little tiny
Tiny
baby hand
hand.
growing there, and he's like, "Well, I think this is," and you don't see the band around his wrist. When it's seared around, it's seared down, and
that was like a
that was
signal,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, within just a couple of minutes, your baby hand should be a full-grown hand, and you should be able to walk again.
Thank you.
And then every minute, you should start to feel a little bit better. And here,
I'm
take
in your.
this. And I have a health potion as well. Take this. Here, try it.
And you see him spit up some of the health potion a little bit, but you can see it's kind of some of the gashes on his chest are like fusing back together, and the bleeding seems to have stopped. What would you like to do? He's just gonna rest there.
Marxus is going to, I almost said Kata. Marxus is going to pick up pieces of the twirling chandelier, be our guest monster,
Yeah.
and then using the hand as well as his own paws, he's going to like just throw a bunch of metal sheeting in front of that entryway just in case that beast tries to come
Yeah.
back.
Orla's kind of fidgeting like in her little pouch to just see if there's anything else in there that she can do to help. And then she pulls this out. She's just kind of looking. Is there anything that happens?
Where's Adri? Do you know?
Last I checked, I told your friend here she was working on dismantling the next chain.
You told me that.
Well, I've been attacked and dead and then brought back together. Maybe give me a little slack, okay?
This is what you said.
It's a whole thing. I've had a lot to deal with.
It's better than
It's better than-
It's been quite a day. You tried to kill me. A thing tried to kill me. A lot of things have tried to kill me.
We've all
One of them were successful.
We've all been there. They're not special.
Plus, I had a whiskey earlier. It was so. Aside from the other things that I've already told you, she plans on removing this isle for herself and destroying the others. She wants to take revenge on Pelican Krez for ostracizing her from days long ago.
This destroy. You said destroy other isles as well.
Yeah.
Do you think she's still here, or do you think she left?
She's probably on the Isle or in the Grey or I'm not quite sure. She's probably near if she is planning to remove the last chain.
Where do you think it would be easiest for her to do that? At the bottom, or or on the island itself?
I would imagine the Isle has increased its defenses greatly since the last attack, and I think that probably down on the land would be the most vulnerable.
Is there a lot of other people that are currently in the situation that you were in?
There's a handful. A handful have not been coerced to side with. Like I.
Are those people dead now?
Oh no, they've chosen to be on her side.
Oh,
So, Salius, Dames, Ilden, and Milk. Can any of them be trusted, or are they all working with her?
Well, oh, please. Names. Salius, Ilden, Malk, and who?
Dames,
Danes.
one of the wizards.
Okay. Yeah.
Shimmy, Rusk, Caves, Thornwell, Alec.
Yeah, Dames Pellic.
Dames, Dames and Krez. Well, Dames and Ilden. Dames Pellic and Ilden Krez are their names. They
Pelic and Krez.
Pelican.
Pelican.
Pelican Krez.
no Pellic
No.
also
I
Krez.
love that.
That's what I thought too.
You did.
Yeah.
I love that.
You know what a pelican sounds like?
Maybe.
Cool. Goes they're the ones that initially betrayed Adri and pushed her aside, ostracized her from the decision-making process when we raised the Isles.
Ah, I remember that. Backstabbers.
Yeah, they. But I think Bolo, you need to be careful of. Malk Bolo, full name, is certainly loyal. All the last calls I did.
If the
Salius Hayes from the Nagiba, is he also loyal to her?
They have an agreement that is certainly unsavory.
Do you know
I think they both want their own outcome, but they are certainly worth working together, willing to working together to figure that out.
Do you know Salius's outcome, like what his kind of driving force is?
Out in public, he has a lot of pompous mentality towards gratitude and charity. Behind closed doors, he has this fascination with dragons.
We've actually seen part of the Nagiba try to resurrect Tiamat.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just so we're clear, when we say who can we trust, we can't trust any of these people. Anybody associated with raising this isle is not to be true. We might be able to have them on our side to kill Adri,
Yeah.
and then as soon as we do that, we should kill them as well. Everybody associated with raising the isle stole the resources from everyone down below and fled up here, leaving everyone behind to die. None of them are worth teaming up with.
Ada, I rarely agree with you. But yes, murder spree is only the only way.
But we're gonna need help to defeat
Mhm.
Adri and Hayes and Bolo.
Correct. We'll draw them in, and we'll murder them all, one by one, as they help us. And they turn their backs on us, and we will murder. Why are you looking at me like this?
It's This person has helped us, and you're saying in front of him that we're gonna murder him.
Please,
He
please
continues to help
don't
us.
murder me.
No,
Did you help raise
to be
the isle?
fair, you've already paid your
I
price,
You did.
if you will.
So we well established then.
You'd
some
be
point.
super dead if it wasn't for all of us, not just Orla. Wait.
What were you saying, Jada?
At some point, then I'm gonna come back and murder this professor.
No.
Why don't you
What?
think that he would be helpful?
He might be, but everyone in a position of power up here is in a position of power at the expense of literally every person down below. They hoarded resources and fled when times were most peril and broke alliances to do so.
We helped thousands.
No, my people stayed behind and defeated the beasts while you and your people were up here hiding.
I'm sure in their minds, Kata, the ends justified the means.
We brought what we
Maybe.
could with us.
Is that what you were told?
We
Is that what you believe?
That's what we attempted to do, and we were successful. We brought thousands of people up here.
Okay, but you guys, we can't rewrite history.
Yes, you're right.
We need to prevent this like catastrophic event from happening and more people dying. So
Oh no, I agree. In the short term, I'm willing to work with these people to do that, but in the long term, we need to bring all these islands back down and either
I did what I could to help others, and continued to do what I could to help others. Created this academy, and to help others. I've only wanted to help everyone.
Well, that's why you're gonna help us.
Very well.
You're
where
gonna come with us to defeat or aid to
I don't
find.
know how much more information I have for you, but
where do
Oh,
we
you're not gonna give us information. You're gonna come with us.
and maybe you'll die in battle.
I've got time to rest for that. Is there anything else
where could we find Alec and Krez?
There'll be
At the South Pole.
they'll probably be on this island now that they've been helping Adrian. They want to all leave together.
I thought Hayes and Bolo were loyal to Adrian.
They are,
and Krez were betrayed.
They have their own motives.
But Pelican Crest also, weren't they a part of the dinner that they have one of these things too, right? Or the one of the bands as well?
They didn't take bands, but those that were a little bit lower did. They'll either be on this isle or defending their own.
All right. Well, first thing, I think we just take a little rest, and then we all go together to find this either Pelican Crest if they're here, or we go back down to DeGray and
Just hang
we.
out by the base of the chain.
Set a trap.
Merlin, what do you do?
I'm just taking it all in.
Is there anything on his desk that's like helpful that he didn't share with us?
Make an investigation.
Also, I have a question for you, Professor Boring. Boring.
Cornwallis.
Got it. Boring. Since we saved your life, and we're not quite shield hands, how much would you think you owe us? Like, in total?
What?
What?
Are you asking for money?
I'm not asking for money, I suppose. But what I really want to say is we have got a very lucrative investment opportunity.
Yeah, perks
And
up.
if you were so interested, we would give you 1% ownership for 1,000 gold pieces.
It's called adventure capitalism.
I don't.
Adventure capitalism.
Oh my god. I don't think now is the time.
It's perfect time. His legs don't work. He can't run away.
I believe also in business you want to try to take advantage of your everything all the time. I think that's what makes business so good for the average person, right? That's how it's supposed to work, right? Right.
I don't know what to say about that. I guess it's something we can discuss in the future, but I've
But it's a no for now.
Maybe when his strong hand comes back,
Oh,
he'll be able to.
We'll write you a proposal to replace food
what
services.
was your
on
investigation?
campus.
23.
23. With a 23, you find a folder that references experimental numbers, like experiment in a like a table. It says like experiment number 2053 rejected. Experiment number 2054 accepted, and like a list of these things. That's all you see.
What is this? What are these experiments that you're running?
Just arcane curiosities.
Where were you conducting these experiments?
On the grounds.
Where?
Well, we have several students conducting them. They've been a integral part of our research and progress here.
What have you found in these experiments? What?
Well, we've found a number of things. We found that plenty of research on elemental powers, planar travel, the effects of planar travel. We've sent individuals out to other planes and just curious of what we can find out there.
While he's explaining that, can I just scan the bookshelves and see if there's anything else about like experiments or logbooks or like
Make
fake
an
stuff?
investigation.
about how long has this been? It's the end of
5-10
combat.
minutes.
Okay, so Werner's about halfway through his
Probably. Yeah.
divination.
Oh, is this question?
He's basically looking for 8. He's looking for.
Oh, look.
I think he said specifically, where is the Beastmaster?
So I'm not very arcane, but with these experiments that you were doing, are any of them like spells you can teach any of us? Are any of them like
Well,
potions or objects that we can take with us? Because I think we're going to need any and everything that we can in our
I'm
toolbox to fight Adri.
sure I can make up a few scrolls for you if you want. I don't know how much I can do out on the field, but I can certainly help you out with crafting some things, some scrolls and such.
What do you mean you don't know how you teach all of these people here how to be amazing wizards?
Well, I pretty badly injured. Yes, I'll get better, but I don't know when you plan on this fight of sorts. What was wrong?
9.
You see logbooks dating from literally 0 to 53, which is the current year. So there's been logbooks of something the entire time that this has been the account.
Can I grab your 43?
Yeah.
Speaking of books, who has our list that you guys brought back from when you disappeared for a day and went to Candyland?
I do. Like,
I'll not kill this guy if he checks out good on the list.
I think we did look at his.
It's like,
name.
Candy, what are you talking about?
Did
Hot fudge. Yeah, he was on the naughty list.
Wasn't-
That's why I was gonna punch him. Oh, I should let him die.
We needed the information.
Wait, no, no, please no.
You're on the naughty list.
I don't know what that means.
It's not going to be. Don't worry.
In your experiments, have you done anything with relics? The Titans?
No, mostly it's been planar travel, opening gateways and such.
What's your goal?
Just curious to see what's out there.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Are you a cat?
Oh, but
You almost were.
Curiosity should have killed the Cornwallis.
that's not a saying. That's not a saying. Not a saying, right?
Just now. Corny Wallace.
Let's go.
What all did you find in your planar travels?
It's a lot. We have books and books. That's not a time for this kind of situation. Let me rest up, and we'll see about getting you those scrolls.
Do you have a spot for all of us to rest?
Of course, we have the full academy at your services.
And we'll make sure that we keep an eye on you as well.
Well, I'll be here in my quarters, and he gestures toward the door, and that there's his own living quarters next to him.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's being avoidant or if he's actually tired?
Yeah, well, an insight.
While she's doing that, I'm going to fix the vent.
27.
So the
Definitely.
demon dog doesn't come back.
When you mentioned the
Yeah.
experiments and the planar stuff, that he's trying to move around that for this.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let's-
cast Zone of Truth. Ah,
She knows this, and probably should have whispered it or sent it over to her. But if she wants to explain that to you guys, she can do that.
oh, sorry,
I just want to point that out. I just
my fault.
for
I'm
the
gonna
sake-
message everyone in our party and just say, "Be cool. He's avoiding something. He doesn't want to talk about
You
planar
can
travel."
message back, right?
Sure.
I'm going to message back. Shouldn't have told me that.
Trying to make him tell the truth.
So well, we got
Group chat.
Group
In the
chat.
group chat, I'm a blue bubble. Bubble?
Green bubble.
Green bubble.
I guess Zone of Truth.
Okay.
I'm gonna say,
This is why you guys give me trust issues.
well, I guess so. Hang on. Create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere. So 20 until the end. Creatures that enters the spell's area for the first time in turn starts its turn must make a charisma saving throw of 18 or higher.
you failed.
On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails. Okay. They are aware of the spell in a.
Well,
Okay.
everybody roll charisma saving throws, please.
Why?
Here. Because they're all in the bubble, right? Or is it creature you choose?
Create a magical zone that guards against deception. Sphere entered up by your choice within range. Yeah, everybody.
Cool.
Wait.
9.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
10.
No, you guys just can't tell a lie.
6.
That's all it is.
I love everyone here.
Okay, just clarify. If you don't tell a lie, that doesn't mean you have to always tell the truth.
And it's also a 15-foot radius
okay.
sphere, so it's only Narnet.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's true.
So
Marxist still says it.
I'm gonna look at
I will.
him and say, seems that you don't seem to be telling the truth.
I should have been telling the truth.
Hmm.
But, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Marxist approaches him in like a menacing way.
Tell us about these experiments you've been doing since year 0 to 53.
That's a lot of time.
Well, why did you
0 to
start
53.
those
It's
experiments?
exactly
at
53
0?
years ago because it was 53 years ago. had a lot of time.
What were you trying to achieve within these experiments?
Outcomes.
Marxus is now right up on him.
Roll an intimidation.
Marxus, can I borrow your torch?
Yeah, this? Yeah. Would you like me to hold one side of it?
Is
Yeah,
Adri
you
interested
do your
in
thing.
your outcomes?
No.
That's a lie.
18.
Does it have to do with maintaining the floating island, and maintaining control of it?
Yes, yes.
Are you gonna betray us?
I'm gonna open the
No.
bag. The bag of the Popo's bag over his head.
Why?
You're putting a bag of holding over his head?
Just holding it there.
That is
Above
not what
his
I was
head?
Charading with the bag.
Or around
Oh.
his head?
Did you want something out of the bag?
Marxus, I was thinking we would just go down the bookshelf and dump all 53 volumes into the bag so we could have them. I didn't mean
Yeah.
I
Choke
throw
with
Kate
it.
in the bag. While I have an 18 intimidation.
Hope you guys are ready to read because I will send you 53 volumes of
Oh my god.
experiments that you all need to flip through next week. No, it's on you.
What are we, wizards? What
Yeah.
nerds?
And just give them to, we'll give them to Warner and say, hey, read these
Are
over.
you? Were you telling the truth about Pelican Crest?
Krez and Pellic?
Yes.
Uh, they do have their own motives. They don't necessarily align with. They don't align with
What are your motives?
be alive. I want to live.
Did you really always think you were doing the right thing?
No.
Oh, jeez.
It's like fucking liar, liar. all
Why should we keep you alive?
I like living.
Obviously not if you keep
I
lying
have so
to
much
us.
more to learn.
About what?
No, everything. What is the world is a curiosity, and why wouldn't you?
What's most interesting to you?
Learn. Planar travel.
Specifically, what about them?
The usage of planar gates.
What's a planar gate?
It's a small arcane rift that opens up into another plane.
What do you use playing games for?
What's the most evil thing it could be used for?
I use them for research. The most evil thing. Technically, I don't know. Maybe it hasn't been done yet.
Do you want to control this isle?
No.
Do you want to control an entire plane of existence?
Is there any other questions?
Is Adri a means to your end? Are you using Adri like you see, like,
She was gonna help me with what I had, and I was gonna help her with what she had.
How is she going to help you?
she was going to give him a plane of existence?
She was going to let me access some gates.
Which gates?
I'm with Kata. This guy cannot be left alone.
I agree.
Like, straight up.
telling you guys.
Gates to the.
I'm killing Pelican next.
No, that was truth. He said.
I'm going to run
Gate
one
to
shot.
the
Y'all are going to be
Feywild.
Pelican Crest.
Gates the Fey Wild.
Wait.
Do you know the Duchess of Adoring Dreams?
We're in the basement, right? You should tell me the truth.
Yes.
I started digging.
What do you want with the gates of the Feywild? What do you want with the Feywild?
That's the plane he wants to control?
Access. Access. I don't like this game anymore, and I
don't
would
care.
like to. I'm so tired.
You want to play a different game?
I'm gonna take my spear and put it up against his neck.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Mark says, let him play the game, get in the hole, and then we'll decide if we'll kill you or not. And I point to the body-sized hole I've dug in the basement ground.
How could the planar gates or planar travel help us to defeat Adri?
I'm not exactly sure. There's a lot of power on the other side. On the other side. Just remember this place.
That actually checks out because that's how, aren't you from like a different plane?
Oh man, that was a trip. Well, I got news for you guys. And Werner wakes up. He didn't catch on to that.
Yeah.
Turns out that lady that you guys don't like much sent this panther wolf robot to kill this guy. You're right. It was her the whole time.
Yeah, but where is she?
Well, I don't know. That wasn't the question. I was just supposed to.
Yeah, it was. You
It
said.
was who controls the.
Where is the
You
beast?
said where is the
Where's the Beastmaster?
Beastman?
All right, well, fine. Well, heads up.
It's not a truth, Warner.
Oh wait, good point.
Wow.
Does it
Still?
extend there?
Just have-
Oh.
Well, I've certainly seen some shit. Well, she plans on she's meeting with this guy who's some kind of wizard man tinkerer guy, and they've got some plans for the chain, and that's where she's at right now.
Was the man in a tuxedo?
No, but a yellow cape, very vibrant yellow. It's beautiful.
Is that milk? Bola?
Oh no, I don't think so.
It's not pelican.
Weird.
Make a history check.
Is it the guy with the funky hat?
I'm sorry, who?
You're
Yeah,
right.
yellow.
Thinking of the gold hat guy.
I was. Not him. We killed him, right?
Natural one.
I don't know the color.
I don't know the color yellow.
Doesn't know the history.
Everybody-
Can Werner cast lore legend?
Legend lore?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, but only on a thing. So we'll have to figure that out.
All right.
Everybody roll history checks except for Narnia.
Yellow cape, yellow cape, yellow cape.
Oh my god.
Doesn't ring a bell.
6.
8.
Man, you guys are counting it.
Um,
Oh God.
six.
Did Werner roll?
Huh?
Did Werner roll? And 20.
Nope, nothing. Man, that's what it was.
It's a
Like-
great color.
All right. Well, hold on one second. Blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking about my brain, and my history check actually is a 21. So, I remember a guy in a yellow cape one time. He was a tinkerer over in. I don't know. He got kicked out of Bryn. He went into these woods and he started making weird contraptions out of metal. It was weird. I didn't like it.
No, do you remember when we had to go fight the constructs that were like outside of the forest ring? Right?
Mhm.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay. It says add twice your proficiency bonus to history checks related magic items. But
So you get a plus.
Still talking too
10.
much for a while.
I mean, I still rolled a natural one,
Yeah.
so I don't think that helps at all.
I mean, you're at worst case scenario. You're at exactly what Werner knows.
Yeah.
So can I get some rest? I would love to rest, and you
Push his spirit
can
a little tighter on his neck.
get
Not to break the skin, but just like we're not.
We can cover this later. So I'll take a moment. He's back.
I'm gonna hit him and knock him out.
Put him in the hole.
Man, this guy
No.
sucks.
Wish I had a movable
But we wouldn't have gotten as much information if we wouldn't have done that. So
And he did say
That's
that
accurate.
he's in the zone of truth. He's not going to betray us.
he did say that.
He did say he's a bad guy, though.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, but we
Awesome.
all have a past, and he's trying to help.
Wow.
As Billie Eilish would say.
What?
Duh.
Okay, God.
Alright, I say we go hit the concession area of this campus. Maybe the food court. Scrounge up maybe like a meat tornado.
Oh, we're doing meat tornadoes?
They don't have those here yet.
We still have to write up a contract to run out Aramark because they're terrible.
Okay, we definitely just need to rest, and then I think we just need to put our heads together and make a plan as to like what we're gonna do next.
Put him in the hole anyway. Let's get out of here.
All right, we're going to put him in the hole. The door's locked. Ooh. Here's an idea. He goes, unlocks the door. He goes, Kata, rip this off for me.
The door?
Yeah,
It's unlocked?
I just unlocked
You
it.
just opened it.
It opens right back up. Can you rip it off for me?
Yes.
Rips the door off. He goes and sets it over the hole, and then casts Arcane Lock again. Now he's never gonna get out. We can go get meat food. Yeah, let's go.
Oh my
And
God, that's
he heads with you guys to the concession, and that's where we're gonna end our episode.
Werner.
Thank you very much for watching. The moment you have all been waiting for,
Yes.
and if you are not waiting for it, that's okay too, because we would.
I do have a question. Instead of doing so we had 4 entrants,
Yes.
right? There are 4 individuals here. Each of them take 1 and roll.
That's just
Nah.
Yes.
Chaff.
Jab Hunter,
Chad.
Chaff.
86.
Chaff.
Excellent. Congratulations.
86.
Thank you all for entering. We will reach out to you in the DMs and get a hold of you soon. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed what you watched. We are trying to grow our audience, so if you did enjoy it, please consider following, consider subscribing if you already follow. Spread the word. We feel like we do a cool job. We have a good time, and maybe want to share that with the world. So that said, we are off next week. We did not.
Did not.
No. We will be back the week after,
Yes.
and yeah, we will. The plan is to do like a giveaway once a week too. So stick around, and we'll be doing those kinds of things here pretty regularly. So thank you all very much for watching. Again, have a wonderful week, and yeah, happy Pride Month.
Yes.
Happy Brad.
Bye.
Happy Juneteenth. Observed.
Yes.
Yes, that as well. Thank you. Thank you all very much for
See you
watching.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.